What's going on, LFG fam? Welcome back to another episode of the LFG Podcast, your favorite podcast for anything and everything in pop culture. As always, my name is Jet, alongside the boys Cody and J-Mag, and today returning to the LFG Podcast for a second time, we got the boy Phil.
What's good?
PhilPhenom.
What's good?
How you doing today, Phil?
I am doing amazing, bro. I am nerding out with all these movies and stuff coming out, dude. It's kind of insane. Like, I'm not a big movie guy, but like, this is probably gonna be one of the most packed July months for movies I've ever seen. It's pretty packed.
Yeah, that's insane.
No, yeah, for sure. We've been talking about July since you know we've had a set schedule of these movies coming out, and we knew it was going to be huge. And
well, I was thinking this. They could literally done every single movie that came out in July, one per month, the whole year. Like, you could have released one per month the whole year. I'm not even kidding. It's insane. I think right now it's what? It's Jurassic World, Superman, Fantastic Four, F1, How to Train Your Dragon, which I was kind of like June-ish.
Yeah.
And then Smurfs, but Smurfs is not really, big. Yeah. But I'm just saying, you could really, all the movies releasing this month, it's kind of insane.
It's crazy.
No, yeah, it's real nasty. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you so much for coming back on the pod.
Yep.
As always,
thank you for having me.
No, for sure. You're welcome anytime. Today, LFG fam, we're going to do shit a little weird, a little backwards. Obviously, we have Phil here, big comic book guy. Obviously, we're going to talk about MCU, DCU, just like last time, get his thoughts and opinions on stuff that has come out, stuff that is about to come out. By the time that you're watching this episode, Fantastic Four will be out. Our review will be up.
Wait. I can't wait.
It's going to be epic. Dude. Nah, for sure. Our review will be up at the time of watching this, so go check that out right now. But yeah, we're going to get into a whole bunch of comic books, Superman, Fantastic Four, all types of stuff like that. And then once Phil leaves, we'll get into the other stuff. But yeah, so we're going to start with LFG news, but Marvel and DC edition.
Kevin Feige says even before what happened to Jonathan Majors, we had already started to realize that Kang wasn't Thanos. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in the comments were saying this isn't true. Like, go ahead, bro, you're going crazy. It just didn't work. But yeah, it's insane. So I mean, Phil was talking to us a little bit off camera though about it, and just yeah.
Well, for me, right, the two biggest things I have a problem with the whole Kane situation is, one, he should never ever should have been the main saga villain. If your plan was to do a multiverse saga with Secret Wars, it should have been Doctor Doom. Off rip. But my other thing is, if you're gonna do Kane, right, my issue is he barely showed up in any projects. Like, Ant-Man 3 was the first project, and that was the third, to that 2023.
Yeah.
I guess for you can argue with Thanos, because Thanos didn't come into the first Avengers film in the post-credit scene.
Yep.
But that was 4 years, and we didn't even know what the plan was. But you should have had Kane in other projects, like Multiverse of Madness. You should have had him for sure. Maybe Love and Thunder. Maybe, I don't know if you could done that. Definitely more in Loki. We should have got more Jonathan Majors in Loki outside of the He Who Remains and the Victor Timely. We should have got more variants for sure. And I think Loki should have been a movie. I was arguing this. So, like, the original thought process behind Kevin Feige, I remember him saying this, is the problem was that TV shows should not be, like, required to watch the movies. But you kind of had to watch WandaVision and Loki to understand what's going on with the whole plot. And I'm not saying Loki's a bad show. It's a great show, but majority of people are not watching that. Only, like, the true hardcore fans are. So, I think Loki should have been a 2 to 3 hour film, or like done 2 movies of them. And you could have introduced the whole multiverse, all these variants. Like, you could have introduced Ghost Rider, Surfer, maybe glimpses or cameos of Fantastic Four. They could have done that. That's what I think they should have done if Kane was the main villain. If that was the case, at least give him a shot. I feel like he never really got a full on shot. And then, unfortunately, all this legal trouble that happened, I'm not going to get into that. I have no idea. But those are my two outlooks. It should have been Doom off rip, but if you wanted Kane, you have to elevate him. Because in general, in the comic book fans, I think a lot of comic book fans agree with me, Kane is not that popular. Like, he's a cool villain. I like him, but to me, he's not a Thanos, a Galactus, Doom, Null. I don't know if I would even put him on Mephisto's level, because I think Mephisto's like pretty more like not stronger per se, but I think as well known, I think Mephisto is more popular. Other characters you can argue is probably Mr. Sinister or like Magneto before he became like an anti-hero, or like Slash not villain anymore. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree with all that. That would have been, I think, a better way to do it. So.
I think
it's a weird situation for sure. Like I don't know how I completely analyze that. I feel bad for Jonathan Majors too about the whole situation. But I think Marvel made a mistake, and I think they're gonna fix it, hopefully. So
yeah,
I think because I think that like even if they had the idea to do Doctor Doom later, you still could have pivoted, but you could have kept Kang. But obviously they had the legal troubles, so there's that. But we talked about it a bunch. Fucking recast them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should have just recasted. Somebody had mentioned that like they could have maybe done this little storyline, and by the end it's Doom that defeats him instead of the Avengers or something. I think that would have been kind of cool, to kind of just finish that storyline out. But yeah, it is what it is. So unfortunate. More Kevin Feige stuff. He blames Thunderbolt's failure on its characters mostly coming from Disney Plus TV shows, much like Phil was just saying. I mean, you shouldn't have to watch the shows to kind of watch, the main continuity movies and things like that. And apparently Kevin Feige blames that on that. So some insight on there.
I mean, Thunderbolts was great. I think a lot of people who watched it liked it. I don't think it was a bad film. It just the IP is not strong enough. Like, who's the most famous character in that team? It's Bucky. Yeah. Is Bucky a draw?
Yeah.
I don't think Bucky's not really a draw. I think. But all the actors and actresses, they're big names. Florence Pugh's a big name. Red Guardian, I forgot his name, like real name, I forgot. Sebastian Stan is a household name. Mm-hmm. Lewis Pullman was from Top Gun, right? So
yeah, he was in Top Gun.
Yeah. So like I'm saying, like these they have big names in the acting industry or Hollywood, but the characters aren't popular. They're just not. Like for the casual audience, the biggest character is Bucky, but I don't think someone's gonna go out their way to go watch a Bucky movie. That's what I think, but.
In Top Gun, J-Mac, he wears the glasses. I think is his character Bob?
Bro, his name is Bob in Top Gun. Yes, yeah, his name is
Bob. Yeah.
It's funny. It's so funny, dude. Like, I don't know how that's even possible. It's just, oh my god, he's destined to play Sentry. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Sticking with Kevin Feige, he also has named the director here, Drake Schreier, which is the director for Thunderbolts, is officially signed on to direct X-Men. Quoted as saying, "It's all starting now. The script's underway." So there you go. We got our director.
Yeah. I fucking love
it. That's I love it too. My thing about that. So suppose you guys saw the whole Secret Wars thing, right? How they're gonna recast. They kind of have to do it now, like the X-Men stuff. Like start getting their actors and actresses and start like writing a script, because Secret Wars comes out in 2028.
Is it 28? 26, 27? 27. 27.
I think it's 27.
Okay, so that's even quicker. So yeah, so like in 3 years we're gonna need X-Men. So
yeah,
that makes sense. I think Jake Schreier is a good director. I like the Thunderbolts. I loved it. So
I think Secret Wars gets pushed back.
Yeah,
I think it gets delayed. I think so.
No, yes, and my whole reasoning is that Doomsday. I think Doomsday is going to get delayed, which will delay Secret Wars.
Oh, see that?
Oh, delayed again?
Yes, because Doomsday releases the same day as Dune and Shrek.
Mm-hmm.
The same day as Shrek?
Yes, and Dune.
Not Shrek.
What?
So Marvel's IP is big enough. I think it'll make $1 billion, but opening weekend is not going to be what the numbers that Marvel wants, because this budget for Doomsday and Secret Wars is probably going to be almost $500 million. So you need to open up like that budget, almost like 450 million plus. So you have a good layout of breaking even or even making profit. So I think releasing the same day as Dune and Shrek, with how the movie ticket prices are, I don't think that's a good idea. An Avengers movie has never came out in December. It's always been Memorial Day weekend right before summer.
Yeah.
So I think they're going to delay it by 6 months. In my opinion, my theory is that they're going to release another secret film they haven't announced yet. That's what I think.
Oh shit, that'd be kind of crazy.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be a first. They lay out everything. So that'd be a big W, I think. Like, to give us something that we haven't heard about yet. That'd be cool.
For me, Doctor Strange 3.
Oh.
Because people been questioning where he at, or not where he at, but like what's going on. They ain't talking.
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah.
Well, in Jonathan Hickman, Doctor Strange was very important to Doom and the whole thing. So I think you kind of have to. Because right now in the MCU timeline, Doctor Strange knows more about the multiverse outside of Wong. Thor doesn't know it unless if he knows it's off screen. Carol knows, Spider-Man knows, and that's it. Oh, and America Chavez. That's it. So it's America Chavez, Wong, Doctor Strange, Carol, and Spider-Man. That's it.
It's kind of crazy to think about.
Oh, and I guess Ant-Man 3 maybe, or Ant-Man. Does Scott Lang know?
Yeah.
So there's only a handful of characters I know, and the majority of them is like the most known is Doctor Strange. So
that'll be cool.
Deadpool.
Well, he's on the main MCU.
Not yet.
Well, not yet. I mean, he was there right for a little bit. Yeah.
No, I was just talking about main MCU because that's what the focal point's gonna be about, right?
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Ralph Ensign, I believe that's how you say his name, wore a helmet and a full suit of armor to play Galactus in Fantastic Four. He even had his own pit crew to keep him cool between takes. Director Max Shakeman says fans won't see the full reveal of Galactus until they watch the film.
That's dope.
That dude had a full pit crew. That's insane.
Yo, what?
Well, I was talking to someone about this that does like they're not completely into Hollywood, but they know like the logistics of it. How Fantastic Four is being made is what Marvel's going to do in the future. Because one, it's cheaper, it looks better, and the movie is going to be better because the acting is going to be better. Imagine motion capture the whole movie with CGI. Like no one's going to want to see that, and the acting's going to be worse. Fantastic Four is actually going to be $25 million cheaper than Superman.
Oh.
And $25 million is pretty significant because basically for the box office, that's $50 million less you have to make to break even.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit more. It matters where it's coming from. But that's basically $50 million minimum that you don't have to make now because it's that cheaper, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. You guys already saw Galactus. I mean, at this point, right? By the time you're watching this, you've already seen Galactus. But let us know what you guys thought about him down in the comments. Sticking with director Max Shakeman, he confirms John Malkovich has been cut from Fantastic Four. He was set to play the villain Red Ghost. I, for one, do not know who Red Ghost is, so maybe Phil can give us some insight into who that is, possibly.
Yeah, so Red Ghost is an old Fantastic Four villain. He's kind of like I'm trying to think. He controls like monkeys and gorillas and shit, if I'm not mistaken. And he's
shit.
Wow.
Yeah. If you look him up, he has like a red jacket and he has like this weird radar gun thing or weapon. And he fought the Fantastic Four. I mean, he showed up in early. I mean, I'm talking about like Jack Kirby era.
Oh, wow.
So I think if I'm not mistaken, he came before Galactus and Surfer. Because Galactus and Surfer came out in FF 48, 49, and 50. That's when Johnny goes to college and stuff. So he came out before that. I think I want to say in the 30s or 20s.
Dang. Wow.
Because the first villain is Mole Man, and then it goes Doctor Doom, if I'm not mistaken, in the comics. So
we just saw Buddy, right?
Yeah, we just saw him in Opus.
He was in Opus.
Yeah.
Damn, that's tough.
You got to figure though, it was just like a small time villain role at the beginning of the movie or something.
So supposedly, I heard a leak that was back in May, and this is before the runtime got cut down even further, and supposedly he was in it.
Mm-hmm.
So the original runtime was like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and then they cut down to 2 hours and 15, and now they cut it down to be more. So
yeah, that's insane. Yeah, crazy. Cody, Beyond the Spider-Verse has been delayed by a few weeks to June 25th, 2027. A few weeks.
Let's calm down.
That's what it is right now.
It's a few weeks right now, my nigga.
Oh my god! It's just a
few
weeks.
Keep pushing it back a few weeks and a few weeks and a few weeks until they're like, all right, we're done. We're not going to be able to do this project.
That's crazy, yo.
Another delay though is crazy.
Hey, we gonna have to talk to Shamik one day.
Just a few weeks. Let's calm down. Let's not overreact.
My bad, gang. You'll get your movie soon.
Kevin Feige admits that post-Endgame, it was quantity over quality at Marvel Studios, quoted as saying, "We've had well over 100 hours of stories in half the time. That's too much. I think it led people to say it used to be fun, but now I have to know everything about all of these." So too much of a chore for people, is what he thinks.
It's crazy as shit to hear him say it, though. You know, we watch fucking John Camp, and he talks about all the time. Bob Chapek took over for Bob Iger, and they had this fucking mandate of we're gonna do this, and this. Mm-hmm. And obviously, at that point, it's quantity over quality. And now that Bob Iger's back, the first movie that in his era was Thunderbolts, and Thunderbolts, at least I'll speak for me, was a W quality wise. It felt like a good, you know, starting off point to get some good movies for Marvel. So it's just crazy to hear him say it. I didn't think he would ever like admit that, but
well, the problem is, at least for me as a comic book fan, there's a lot of characters on Marvel, so like there's an issue right there. Because prior to the multiverse saga and before the Fox acquisition and stuff like that, Marvel or Disney was limited to certain characters, right? Mm-hmm. And now, dude, like, bro, there's so many. I can name off characters they haven't even scratched the surface on.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because for me, I want quantity too, but they probably can't do that. Because I want to see Black Knight, I want to see Nova, I want to see Quasar, Gladiator, the Shi'ar, more Adam Warlock. There's just so many characters that I like personally that like they haven't done yet, like Hercules. Like Hercules is untapped potential. The whole Greek mythology is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I'm glad they noticed that the movies are not as subjectively great as they once were. I still think there's some good movies there. The problem I have is that like, oh, Marvel's in shambles and stuff like that. I'm like, dude, Marvel still makes money, dude. It's just, it's not how much it was before the multiverse saga and there was no direction. But I don't know. I guess it's a good thing overall. It just, there's some characters that haven't got any love. Like when they go into X-Men, dude, fuck, man. Like there's gonna be like you can do a TV show straight up on just like Psylocke. Like straight up, you could do a TV show on Psylocke or X-Force. And X-Force could be a film. You could do a movie on X-Force, X-Men, the New Mutants. You could do one on. I don't know. There's so much shit they can do. It's untapped potential for sure.
Yeah, that should be a crazy, crazy run. Hopefully that they got planned for that. Sticking with Kevin Feige, Avengers Secret Wars is planned to reset singular timelines and reboot the MCU. The current MCU plan is 7 years long. I think it goes to 2032, so we at least have some timeline going on. So we'll see what happens after that, but as of right now, 7 years. 7 years.
2032?
2032.
Oh that's my crazy. God, I'm gonna be freaking 34, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh my God. Bro, the MCU started, dude. Bro, the MCU started when I was 10. I'm gonna be an unk, dude. I'm gonna be 34.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But to be honest with you, listen. This is something that non-comic book readers gotta have to understand. Marvel can literally never end.
Oh yeah. There's just so many stories. I think
people have to realize Marvel can literally, like, my thing is, why would they?
Exactly.
Like, if they get the budget cut down even more and more, and they make $400 million every film, they don't have to make a lot. They can still make profit, and then sell, and then go to post all their stuff at Disney World or Disneyland, make profit. So they don't even have to, like, literally, they can never end, and that's something that moviegoers have to understand. They can keep going forever.
Yeah.
I expect Marvel to never end. So.
Well, really cool to hear.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's really cool to hear him talk about, or I'll say interesting. It's really interesting to hear him talk about a reboot, because he also got asked a question about recasting Iron Man and Cap one day, and he said, "Yeah, like we're gonna do that. Like it's gonna happen eventually." And it's like that. Like, no, duh. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get attached to these fucking characters. People love Robert Downey Jr. Shit, we love Robert Downey Jr. But I saw somebody make a comparison. They were like, and I'm blanking on the actor's name, but there was a James, and I think he even said that there was a James Bond actor back in the day that everybody loved, and everybody was like, nobody else can ever play James Bond. Then people came out and played James Bond, and it was fucking great. Like, people have to get rid of this detachment to fucking actors and be like, we don't want nobody. Like, you have to see it, because somebody else can play Tony Stark just as good as him. That's the fucking truth.
Imagine that there's a world with no Iron Man or Captain America in the Marvel Universe, or a Black Panther.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah,
Like
that's crazy.
that'd be kind of like not smart to do. Like you kind of have to do that.
it's like as long as this universe is gonna live, you have to keep characters around, and the actors are gonna age, so you can't just keep them forever. You got to get new actors.
Well, my issue is now, I'm looking at the actors who are older. Pedro Pascal's 50, if I'm not mistaken.
Whew.
Yeah, somewhere like that. Yeah.
Vanessa Kirby's in her late 30s. Anthony Mackie's 46.
Damn.
So are they going to recast these guys too?
Probably.
Because
probably after Secret Wars.
Four, like, listen, Fantastic Four, they're gonna, after Secret Wars, Fantastic Four is gonna be pushed with the X-Men. Those are gonna be the two teams probably, and then they'll do like their supernatural side on the side and cosmic side on the side. Avengers are gonna probably be on the back burner, right?
Yeah.
The Young Avengers.
I mean, I don't think that's gonna sell well.
Yeah.
And not saying they're bad. It's just I don't think the general audience is gonna like that or care for it. If they mixed up well with the, like, let's say it was Young Avengers versus Avengers, something like that, I think so. I would pay for myself and my family to go see that. It was Young Avengers versus Avengers. Like, I'm gonna go support Marvel or DC with movies, but I don't think the Young Avengers are going to be good for the general audience. I don't think people will care. I could be wrong.
Well, we'll see. 2032. Crazy.
That's insane, dude. That's so insane.
Kevin Feige also says there have been 4 versions of Blade, and they finally decided on a take set in modern day. We didn't just want to put a leather outfit on him and have him start killing vampires. So, a little Blade update there. Oh.
I'm sorry, but that's what Blade does.
Yeah, I was about to say that's like, what are you?
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that's what Blade does. I read Blade. That's what he does. Like, he messes around with other stuff too, but like that's what he does. Like, if I had to guess, the first film should be fighting against vampire lords, and the main villain for his story should be Dracula.
Oh yeah, for sure. They should. Yeah.
And then after that, it should go into Varney, which, if you guys don't know, Varney's the first vampire.
Oh, okay.
So that could be like the end of the trilogy. But like, Dracula should be like the main focal point, and then Blade finds out, like, oh my gosh, there's a vampire lord, Varney. And then you could do the Blood Hunt event that recently just happened in Marvel, where they literally attack around the world, and Blade's the bad guy because he gets possessed by Varney. So they could do something like that too. But my thing is, how is Masha Ali going to be playing the character still?
That's what he said.
Yeah, supposedly, yeah.
Okay, and there's no offense to him, but he's in his late 40s too.
Yeah. No, I mean,
like how long is he going to play the character for? Like, are we talking about 10, 20 years? Or like 5? Like, how long?
To your point, I can't even believe he's still attached to the fucking project.
Oh, man, I'm gone.
Like,
completely, no offense to Marvel, I'm gone, bro. I'm like, all right, like, nah, but that's just me.
Like, going back to the quote, what the fuck do you mean you've been through 4? 4?
4 versions.
We ain't nailed this bitch yet.
What I want to know is, I want Marvel to post the 3 scripts that they didn't use, because they're not going to use them. I want to see it. I want to see what it looks like. I'm curious, like, what's it about?
Well, one of them we know was set in that, like, I think, what's Sinner set in, like 50s, 60s, something? No, older than that, right? Prohibition.
What they could have done, I just want to see the script and just put by John Doe. You don't have to put the person's name. I just want to see the script, man. Seriously, that'd be cool as hell.
Well, we'll see if we get this one day, much like Spider-Verse. So we'll see if they both come out.
That's crazy.
Kevin Feige says they are not allowed to bring Miles Morales in the MCU yet. We've been told to stay away.
Oh.
So keep him over there in Sony. Damn, kind of crazy.
Do you guys want to hear my theory on this?
Go for it.
Yo.
So Spider-Verse is supposed to come out before Secret Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I think Miles will show up in Secret Wars, the live-action version of the cartoon that we're watching.
You think it's Shamik himself?
No.
No.
Because the probably casted like a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
Someone young. And if I'm Marvel, this is what you do. Spider-Man 5, or in Secret Wars, Peter should get the black suit, just like in the comics.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 5 should be about the Venom, like the whole Tom McFarlane arc where Venom comes in and he rips it off the bell, kind of like Tobey Maguire. And then in the post-credit scene of Spider-Man 5, he meets Miles. And then between Spider-Man 5 and 6, you do a Miles film. And then Spider-Man 6 should be a team-up film.
Damn. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I think Tom Holland is signed for another trilogy, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he was, yeah.
So he's good for 5 and 6. So that's what I would do for Marvel and Sony. They both make money. I think that's a perfect route you do, because you got to do symbiotes. But I wouldn't want Miles in the symbiote movie. I want Miles to do a team-up film with Peter. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Damn. That kind of inlines too with the game, on PlayStation.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh. That'd be cool. Kevin Feige also confirms Mephisto will appear more in the MCU's future, quoted as saying, "Now that he's here, the potential is clear." So, more Mephisto going forward, hopefully.
Hope so.
We'll see. Yeah, I would hope so too. We'll see how that actually...
Dude, Sacha Baron Cohen, I think that's a perfect casting, dude.
Yeah, that was. It's kind of
like, I'm not gonna lie, I see Borat, but dude, like... Oh my god. No, dude, when I first saw him in Ironheart, I was like, yep, they actually did it. But it was already confirmed already, because if you looked up Ironheart cast before the show came out, he was on there.
Oh yeah, Jed's got a crazy story about that one for sure.
What? Let's hear it. Let's hear it, baby.
I was just like, I was getting ready to watch episode fucking 4 or 5 or whatever the fuck.
From the next one.
And because I have a Google TV. So I saw that because it puts all my shows that I'm watching like right there, so I can just go back to it like quick and easy.
Okay.
So I click on the Ironheart one, and instead of taking me into Disney Plus for whatever fucking reason, it took me to like another Google page, and right under that shit, it said Mephisto. Boom. I was like, are you fucking...
Well, no, I made a video about this. I was like, I'm not trying to spoil you guys, but if you just like search it up on the internet, you basically will find out that Sacha Baron Cohen's in the show. It doesn't say who he is, but come on, the leaks have been saying Mephisto. Like, what other role is he playing? So
I get that, but I'm not looking nothing up. I mean, why am I going to look up Ironheart stuff? Like, that doesn't make no sense.
I guess it's true.
So I was just gonna go in there and watch it.
I mean, I got I got spoiled for the Fantastic Four post-credit scene. I know the whole script for Doomsday.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yes, bro. I know. I can't. I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying shit.
He's like, I don't want to watch the movie no more.
No, I'm gonna watch it still. No, listen. As a comic book fan, I can't wait to see these characters on live action for the first time. It's gonna be a treat.
Hell yeah!
It sold my ticket. So
damn. That was the Marvel news. We're going to jump into some DC news, but sticking with Kevin Feige on DC, he says he really enjoyed Superman. I love that you just jump right into it. You don't know who Mr. Terrific is? Tough, you'll figure it out. This is a truly fleshed out world. David, the new Superman, he was awesome. So
it sounded like he was trying to throw shade. I don't know. I ain't hear him say it, but
no, I don't think he's throwing shade. I think Kevin Feige knows, Disney knows, and if you're actually like a reasonable person, DC right now is not a threat to Marvel. And it's not, this is nothing against DC. They're rebuilding. They have a lot of damage and it's not even Zack Snyder's fault particularly. I blame Warner Brothers. I think it's WB's fault. Because if you look at the box office, there's a fan base there for the Snyder films. No matter how we think it, like they made money. The problem is that WB was rushing Snyder's vision for whatever it was, and that was a big issue. So I don't even blame Snyder particularly. I blame WB.
Really?
And then they messed up with the whole Rock situation. So right now DC's in this rebuild mode. They're in like the mid 2000s Marvel right now. That's what they are. They're like they just made the Iron Man 1. So we just got to let them cook, got to let them build, and then hopefully DC gets to that level in about, I say, 5 years. Give them 5 years, they'll get maybe their first Justice League film out. They've fleshed out Batman, they fleshed out Wonder Woman, maybe Green Lantern as well. Get that fleshed out and get their Justice League film, and that's going to be significant. That's going to be like our Avengers 1. So I'm really excited for it. So, but I don't think Marvel or Disney is even threatened by them. If anything, Disney right now, if they're threatened by any competition, it's Universal. So
yeah. Damn, crazy. But at least Kevin for now liked Superman. The Fantastic Four First Steps ticket pre-sales are ahead of all other Marvel films released this year, but 20% behind Superman. So kind of interesting to think about that. So kind of crazy.
Is that domestic?
Probably, yeah. It's got to be.
Okay.
It's got to be.
So here's my theory about the whole box office. I think FF will make more money because all of August there's no competition besides Superman. And internationally, I don't know if you guys actually looked at the numbers. Internationally, Superman's doing like okay. It's not even send the world on fire. Domestically, it's doing amazing. I mean, domestically, it's going to be one of the best comic book films ever. I think it's people are saying it's going to end at 400 million domestically. I don't have it that high, just because I think FF is going to mess with it a little bit. But internationally, it's at 158. And then this sounds wild to think about, but do you know Brave New World internationally opened up the same as Superman?
Yeah.
Or close. It was like 3 million off. That's it.
Yeah.
So, but I think Fantastic Four's international market is where it's going to get its money.
Damn.
That's what I think. But I mean, domestically it might make money, but I think internationally is going to where the money is going to be at.
Yeah. Damn. Well, we'll see.
Hopefully they're both good films though. That's the big thing, right?
Hopefully they both are. We've got a quote here from Jack Quaid. If you guys don't know, he plays Superman in the animated series. It's on HBO Max right now. Jack Quaid gives huge praise for the new Superman movie. Sincerely, Anime Superman. His whole quote is, "I absolutely love Superman. Can't think of the last time a movie gave me so much hope. They did Big Blue Boy Scout." Let me read that again. They did the Big Blue Boy Scout proud. I laughed. I cried. People in the audience cheered. A cheer in 2025. Incredible, David Cornsweet. You are Superman, period. He created soups whose humanity shines through in every frame. It's so incredible to watch him fly. Sincerely, Anime Superman. So,
Anime Superman.
Man, dude, you know what's crazy? So he liked it more than I did. I don't know if I tell you guys my rating, but I gave it a 7 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was good. It just wasn't for my standards, or not even in my standards, but like for my ranking, it's not like this fun, like a generational movie. Like people are giving it like a 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10s. To me, that's like Infinity War. Or maybe the Dark Knight, or the Batman film. I don't have Superman there. I think it's a good film. I think it's a way better start than what Snyder did subjectively, at least in my opinion. There's just some things I critique, valid criticisms, but I'm glad. I'm glad it's great. I'm glad people are liking it more than I am, and I give it a 7. So
yeah,
I need to go see it again though. So
there you go. Another Superman coming out and talking about Superman. Brandon Routh says he cried 3 times watching Superman. I really enjoyed it. Shit. I think David is fantastic.
Damn, bro.
I cried no less than 3 times. The first conversation with Lois and Clark in the apartment, all of the family stuff for me really hit. I have to go see it again. So,
dude, okay. Quick little thing. Did he see the Return of Christ? Like what?
Crying 3 times is insane.
I mean, I don't think I've ever cried in a film. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
That comes later. That comes later in life, though, when you're a little more seasoned with some life experiences and some fatherhood. Maybe that comes a little later.
Bro, I think the last time I cried, I'm not gonna lie, is when my dog died, like 7 years ago.
Damn, it's been 7 years since you've cried.
Yeah, I mean, listen. I'm a happy person, or I'm just like chill. So I don't really cry a lot, man. I don't.
Yeah. Well, Brandon cried 3 times. That's 2 Supermen. Given their
W for him, dude. He can do that. I mean, W. I mean, maybe I'll cry for Secret Wars. Maybe I'll cry for that. Or I'll listen. I'll cry if James Gunn does an Animal Man movie.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a huge Animal Man fan. I love Buddy Baker. So, or how about this? If they do the Blackest Night Green Lantern storyline, live action, I'll force myself to cry.
There you go. Look out!
Dude, I can't wait for that. I'm a huge Lantern fan too. So,
yeah. Oh yeah. James Gunn's Superman had the biggest Wednesday box office of 2025 domestically with 11.8 million. The film also had the biggest Tuesday box office of 2025 this week. So, we talked about it a little bit already. People showing up to go watch it at the.
Hold on. So it did better on Wednesday and Tuesday discount days more than Minecraft and Leo and Stitch?
Yeah, apparently, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
That seems kind of crazy, don't you guys think?
Mm-hmm.
Those dropped while kids were in summer vacation, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is crazy.
Well, you know what's crazy? I don't believe this at all, but somebody was saying that these numbers are inflated.
Maybe.
And I don't think so, but I'm just curious. Like, that's weird though, because those movies are making Minecraft and Leo and Stitch are making $1 billion, and this movie isn't. So it's like it's wild how much money it's making on the discount days. Maybe a double feature. People have seen it like the second movie, maybe.
I think Lilo and Stitch hit $1 billion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lilo
that's what
and
I'm saying,
Stitch hit
though.
$1 billion. Yeah.
But if Leo and Stitch couldn't do this right on Tuesday and Wednesday, how's Superman not going to make $1 billion? If they're, you know what I mean? If this movie's consistently doing this every week, that's wild. This will have the best legs for a comic book film like ever.
Yeah.
So, because the opening weekend, it wasn't that, like, it was good, but it wasn't great. It was what, 217 globally?
Yeah, or 220, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, that's good. It's not like, oh my, it's not a world breaker.
Yeah,
but it's good. It's like that. When I saw that, I was like, okay, I think we're gonna break even at least. Like, I think we're fine. But the international number was freaking me out, and it still is now because it's only 90. It was at 95 week 1, and it gained, I think, 70 in week 2. So it's like a 152 or something, 160 around there. In 2 weeks, with all this competition, it worries me a little bit. But I mean, that's great for domestic, dude. The States love this film. It looks like the United States love this film.
Yeah. All right, there you go. More on that box office a little bit later. James Gunn says he would love to cast Henry Cavill in the DCU.
All right.
He's all right. No, F this.
What the fuck are we doing, man? What the fuck are we doing, man?
He's putting salt in the wound, man. That's all he's doing.
It's a good actor. He wants him back.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
No, listen, respectfully, if I'm Henry Cavill, I'm declining.
Bro, what?
Yeah,
Fast,
I don't
quick,
think,
and in a hurry.
Yeah.
Are you crazy?
That's insane.
Well, because my thing is, do you guys blame James Gunn for the whole debacle with Cavill and the whole Rock
Apparently
thing?
it's not his fault. Apparently it's not his fault, and it's, as soon as he was signing the papers, somebody was like, "Hey, we want you back." That's what he said. I don't think I have that one on the news, but yeah.
I don't blame James for nothing.
Well, my thing is, if James is doing that, bro, his bosses are gonna get mad because that's what he's saying. Warner Brothers executives did that then.
Yeah, that's what he supposedly that was what came out and was said. So kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, Henry coming back. Somebody in the let me say this. I think somebody in the comments of this just tweet right here had said, "Hey, bring him back as Bizarro and have him fight Superman. That'll be funny." So,
I mean, honestly, him as Captain Atom would be pretty cool.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't think he does.
Henry, man. Fuck you.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, you better take that
man,
job.
He just put out a fucking post. I'm fucking Superman. I'm back. I can't wait to get to work. Just for this nigga to can his ass 2 weeks later. Like, get the fuck out, man.
Yeah.
That one pissed me off. That's crazy.
Yeah, that one's crazy.
Don't disrespect James like that ever again.
The Flash and Aquaman are not expected to be introduced in the DCU within the next 2 years.
Damn.
That's kind of crazy.
At least 2. I mean, we still got to get through Batman, Wonder Woman.
2 years?
Green Lantern, like Phil was saying.
That seems kind of short.
Yeah, that doesn't seem too far off.
In Superman, they said that the metahumans have been around for decades.
Well, so the Flash movie came out in 2023, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 2024, 25, 26. So only 4 years. That's it? From after a reboot?
I mean, we don't worry about the past no more. It's about now. And
yeah,
now,
I guess it's true.
The setting is we're decades into metahumans, so the Flash should be around for sure.
Well, my issue is, or if I'm going to do one of these characters, I would do Aquaman first.
For sure. You're right.
Aquaman will get your box office. So that's I think DC has to worry about that. Like, you can't lie. Everyone's like, oh, well, the movie's gonna be great. Yes, but if it doesn't make money, they're gonna pull the plug. So they need to make box office, and Aquaman does really good in the Asian countries. I don't know why. They fucking love Venom and they love Aquaman.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what it is. I mean, did you guys see Aquaman 1 made $1 billion just because of like all the Asian countries?
That's great. That was crazy.
He made like $400 million over there, or 500, something like that.
That's insane.
I would say because I knew that it made $1 billion, but at that time I wasn't tracking fucking box office.
I wasn't
like
either.
I
When I found that out a couple years ago, I was like, "Are you serious?" I'm like, the movie was good, but like $1 billion? $1 billion?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Before Superman?
Yeah, that's crazy.
He got a movie before fucking Batman.
James Gunn says he isn't writing Creature Commandos season 2. No further details on this. Is season 2 even happening? Is he passing it off to somebody else? What's going on with Creature Commando season
That's
2?
weird.
I guess we'll find out. Yeah, that is kind of weird because I don't know how you felt, but me and Jet personally, we loved season 1. We thought it was fantastic. So I don't know. We'll see what happens.
I haven't fully watched it yet, but I didn't mind it. I think the problem is that I'm not a big animation guy, dude. I realized. Okay. No, I like Invincible, and I like X-Men '97, but I'm just not a big animation guy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm just burnt out. I think if this was like an actual live action TV show, I think I would love it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll see where he's at on his whole like connecting. Everything connects, TV shows, movies, animated games, all that stuff. So I don't know if
what they need to do right now is get your Batman like today.
Yeah.
You need yesterday. Yeah.
No, listen. I hope we talk about the whole Batman conversation. So
later. For sure. Yeah. Shit is nuts.
And I believe that is it. So I mean, yeah, if you guys want to jump into anything else before we go into regular news, we can do that as well.
Let's talk about the Batman thing because I know you guys don't want to flip this.
Go ahead.
My whole argument about the two Batman thing is the general audience is not going to understand it. This early.
Yeah.
When right now as DC, you want to make sure you succeed. That is the number one priority more than anything because this is probably your last shot before we'll just get Batman films forever. I don't think Robert Pattinson would work in the DCU, but having two Batmans, in my opinion, is actually going to be worse. Because one, you're going to compete because whatever happens, you're competing with Marvel, and then now you're going to compete with the other Batman. And what if the new Batman they get, the general audience doesn't like? You're worried about that. And my thing is, Supergirl's the second film coming in. Whatever Superman does, I don't think Supergirl is going to make the same amount. So your first two films, like let's say Superman makes 600, I think Supergirl makes like 500 max. And then after that, you go to Clayface. So you can have Clayface before Wonder Woman and Batman.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what it seems disorganized. Like just do. I think Supergirl's fine, but the next film should be Batman, Batman Brave and the Bold, or just Batman. Just do. I don't know. I have a feeling there's something going on in the background that Robert Pattinson might become the DCU Batman. I have a gut feeling.
I hope so.
I know some people. I think it's 50-50 right now if people want it or not. So.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that at all.
But I just can't believe that Clayface is going to be in DC live action before Batman. That's weird. Unless
he's
Batman
excited about that shit.
Who?
Fucking James Gunn. Like,
bro, he's like, dude, it's gonna be rated R.
When he talks about that shit.
Dude, bro, the budget better be $50 million because I guarantee you it's making 225 tops. It's not gonna set the world on fire.
Yeah.
But hey, no, listen. If it's listen, do the math. If it's 75 million budget, dude, in 225 plus, you would make profit, and especially after streaming services and like merchandise. Yeah, you would. But why would you do Clayface? Like, if you're gonna do a movie, do Joker or Bane.
Yeah,
like those two characters apply, or do a Penguin movie. Penguin would do well, yeah. I think. But Clayface, the hell? Like I don't listen. I'll watch it. I'll be the first one in line. But dude, like what the hell? That is not smart. But I could be wrong. But, dude, if you're gonna do Clayface, just put Animal Man. Just get Buddy Baker involved. Like get my favorite character in there. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. We've talked about it a lot. I'm for sure in the camp that I would prefer Rob. It just people love the Batman. A lot of people are higher on that movie than I am, but I think it's a good film.
I love it. It's one of my favorite films for sure.
Shit, there you go. People already love that universe. They love him as Batman. And just like you said, it's gonna
like if it works. If it works with you, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are not smart, bro. People are mad about RDJ as Doom. I get questions on my TikTok channel every day, like how is Jason Momoa's Lobo? Like I have a screenshot of that, and then I have a screenshot. It's like, oh, how's Robert Pattinson gonna merge with like Superman? And I'm like, it's not. So if the two Batman thing could work, I'm all for it. I just personally believe it's not going to work. I don't think it will.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about the Bane and Deathstroke movie?
Is that canon? Is that gonna be DCU?
I have no idea.
They got to stop doing that shit, dude. They need to just do Superman, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman 2, then maybe do fucking, I don't even know, Green Lantern, and then do Justice League. Just do the Marvel route. I know some people will not want that, but that's how you do it. I mean, Marvel
they have the
knows how to do
formula.
it.
Like they wrote it out for you. You know, just do it. Just copy it. It works.
And the thing is too, in each post credit scene, Superman needs to be in each post credit scene, because guess what? It's gonna be like, oh shit, it's connected. I need to go see the next film. I can't wait. Like, they're building something here.
Yeah.
All these weird little side projects, that's cool and all, but establish your main guys first. Like, I don't think Warner Brothers and DC understand you own all your characters. You own all your characters. Marvel can't even say that right now. They don't own Hulk. Like, they can't make a Hulk film without like giving up most profits to Universal. They don't own Spider-Man. They don't own Shimogorath. I don't know, that's random, but like, I don't know, bro. DC, I think they own every single character besides Static Shock.
Oh well. Yeah.
So it's
I mean, I don't know. It's hard for them to follow the formula that already works. It's been proven. It's crazy.
No, for sure.
It's crazy. Yeah. All right. Getting into some regular news here, real quick. F1 and Sinners are both 2 of the top 10 highest grossing films of the year so far. Both are original films. So there you go. Pretty cool. You guys know how I feel about both those movies, Cody, as well. So I got a little.
Definitely better.
Okay, this is exactly where I was gonna go to. This is exactly what I was gonna go to.
Oh my god!
Because I told Jet this that I meant to, and I meant to ask you this last week, but I forgot. You've seen Sinners, you've seen F1, and now you've seen Superman. Which of those 3 is your number 1 right now?
F1.
F1 over Superman as well. I was thinking. Wow. Okay.
It has to be.
Yeah. Okay. I thought he would have went Superman. No. I knew how you felt about Sinners already. I already knew how that. That's Superman, what I told you.
Sinners is 3rd, so.
Yeah, I know. I already know.
Sinners
is 3rd.
Listen,
okay.
Hey, okay, so I was one of the ones that didn't see Sinners in theaters. I'm kind of pissed I didn't.
Oh wow! Yeah,
I saw it on 4th of July. I liked it.
Yeah.
But do you know what it is? Do you know like the whole premise behind it?
What?
With the vampires?
It's Salem's Lot, but in the South.
Dang. I recently saw. I don't. I've seen the old one, but it's been so many years since I've seen the
well,
old
the
one.
new Salem's Lot. Do you know?
Yeah, I've seen the new one.
Salem's Lot? Do you know who's in there in the movie?
Oh no! Who?
Century. Louis Pullman. He's in it.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he is in there. Yeah, with the kid.
So Sinners basically is like basically the South Salem's Lot with better music. Way better music,
better acting, better storytelling. I mean, better everything.
I would say better acting. Yes, I would say what? Yes, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, I'm white here, bro, and you know we're not that culture compared to the South. So I'll say that. They were pretty cultured. There was hype, bro. The whole like barn scene where they're all dancing. I was like, that shit's hype.
Yeah, that shit was fire. That shit was fire.
But F1 was still better. So
I haven't seen F1. Is it worth?
Oh, yes. Phil, it is. It definitely is. He's shitting on Sinners to a certain extent right now, but F1, yeah.
The thing about F1 is I want to support Brad Pitt. Like, he deserves it, dude. That guy's underrated actor for sure. Like,
he did great. He did
yes,
great.
when I was growing up, I don't know if you guys remember this, and Lisa, where you live, but all my friends and family, we all hated Brad Pitt. I don't know why. I think it was because the whole Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, because of that. Bro, I was literally talking to my mother-in-law, and she's like, I never wanted to watch a movie because of what happened with Angelina and Jennifer.
Listen. I go back and watch old Brad Pitt films. He's amazing in Fight Club.
Yep.
Once Upon a Time in Halloween or Hollywood. Sorry.
Hollywood. Yep.
Sorry. And then now F1. So it's like, dude, he looks like he's an underrated actor. He's another Tom Cruise.
I can see that
for sure. He's another Tom Cruise for sure. He's up there, or like Ryan. You know what's crazy? I actually found this out. Do you know Ryan Gosling before Barbie? He never had a blockbuster movie.
Really?
Yes. Go look at the box office. Yeah. Blade Runner flopped in theaters.
Yeah.
That movie's good. I like it.
Yeah, I like Blade Runner too. That was
a
nice movie.
But Fight Club. Go watch Fight Club. If you guys haven't watched it or rewatch it, it's good.
No, yeah, I think we've all seen Fight Club.
Up.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a great one.
Is there another movie I'm missing that Brad Pitt played?
Oh, a bunch. That guy's been around forever.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, obviously, him and Angelina was in that one. That was the whole Jennifer Aniston breakup type of thing. So
yeah, so everyone. That's what I'm saying. When I grew up in the 2000s, everybody hated Brad Pitt. But now I'm like, yo, he might be goated.
Oh, yeah, he did fantastic in this movie, and it's definitely worth watching if you haven't seen it. Like, yeah, for sure. There you go. Sinners has officially ended its theatrical run in the U.S., which is making it the number 3 highest grossing horror movie ever. Number 10 highest grossing rated R movie ever as well. So
now let's calm down.
So there you go. Yeah, Cody. I mean, unfortunately, is.
I mean, it's whatever.
Listen, if they do Sinners again, they should do it like a different culture.
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
They should do.
They opened the movie with like 3 different cultures.
Yep.
And how that would be very cool. I didn't even think about that. That would be a cool concept.
Because like what they should do is, I don't think if they do the same culture, like the African American culture, I think it's like we already seen this. I don't think it will do as well in the box office. If they do like a different culture, like Asian culture, or maybe like Italy, or I can't think, or Hispanic culture, I think that would do very well. And what they should do, they should connect this with Salem's Lot. I'm not kidding. They should connect it. It's the same. It's the same shit. Go watch Salem's Lot. It's the same plot. It's basically a town, and there's one vampire, and he has like long fingernails, and he doesn't look like Dracula, and bites everybody. And there's basically 2 survivors.
He took over the whole town, man. The whole town is his. It's crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. But no, yeah,
Sinners was good. I liked it. I saw it on 4th of July. Had some hot dogs and burgers, and I was having a blast. It was weird though, because they said some slurs, and it was 2 of the slurs was like African American people saying it, and I was like, "Yo, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I'm just gonna stay away from it." You know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, the big guy. Remember the big guy who was taking out a piss?
Cornbread.
He said the hard R.
Yeah, but I don't remember.
I don't remember that.
I think he did, unless he said the A. But I think he said the hard. Go watch it. Go rewatch it on wherever it's on, and go put subtitles. I think he says the hard R. And then because cornbread's like it'd be your own people. That's what he said. Remember?
I do remember him saying that.
Yeah, I remember that scene. I just don't remember that.
I think he said it, because I looked at my fam and we looked at each other like, did he just say what we thought he said? Like, I was like, yo, and then he said be your own people. I was like, fuck, dude, like, damn. But it was good. I loved it. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it's just that one's better.
But hold on. Do I think it's better than Superman?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh my god, dude!
I would have to say you do, just based off of your 7.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I'd give it like a 7.6, 7.7. So I Superman I gave a 7, dude. I'm telling you, there's so much critiques in it, dude. There's some scenes and some like plot choices they do that I'm just like, dude, why would you do that? I need to see it again though. I've only seen it once.
Yeah,
I think it deserves a rewatch.
But I think Thunderbolts. I think if you do Thunderbolts, Superman, not F1, but Sinners, I think Thunderbolts is the best out of the 3. I'm telling you, Thunderbolts. Listen, it starts off slow. I've seen it twice in theater, and it starts off slow, but midway through to the end is peak. It is amazing.
Go watch F1. There's no way that's your number 1 out of those.
Well, let's get Jet's take on that. Jet's seen all he's gave Thunderbolts a 10 out of 10. Which
it's better than Infinity War?
Oh, that's
he did me real dirty right there. The movie is not a 10 critically, but I have no problems with that movie at all. I don't have a problem. There's not a problem in that movie to me.
I think the problem with the movie is the pacing.
Well, I've only seen it once.
Okay. That's fair. So I listen. I've seen it twice. The movie is very slow. It's very slow. The first 20, 30 minutes is slow, but it picks up. I think that's the biggest problem. But see, and you know what's crazy? I never gave a movie a 10 before.
Really?
Before what?
The highest rated movie I gave was Lord of the Rings. I think I gave it like a 9.5 for all 3.
Which one? Oh, for all three? No, yeah.
For
I've
the
been
most
trying to
part,
get Jet to finish that trilogy, but he doesn't
No,
want to.
I think Return of the King is probably the best.
Yeah,
The
I would
third
agree.
one.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, you watch Lord of the Rings as a man. It kind of like you have to watch that before you like become a father or like a man.
Yeah, Jet already
Lord of
messed
the
up
Rings.
already. Jet messed up already. He had his kid already.
You're done already.
Yeah, he can't do it.
I'm fucking cooked, bro. What the fuck was that, Phil?
No, listen. I'm telling you. So I'll tell you a story. So around Christmas, my mom has never watched Lord of the Rings. And I told her, I was like, on Christmas Eve, because we're gonna like, it was like 5 a.m. pretty much Christmas Day, and I was like, listen, we're gonna start Lord of the Rings, and we're gonna watch the 4-hour director's cut each
Hell yeah.
movie.
Oh,
So
man.
12-hour plus fucking day. We watched all of it, and this is Return of the King, and this is the scene where Aragorn comes in with the ghosts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Return of the King. And they start going on and fighting all the trolls and orcs. My mom looks at my dad and I, and she's like, "No wonder you fucking dudes like this shit." I'm like, "Yeah, fucking dude. Like, listen, if you watch Lord of the Rings, like you're a man. I just know, like, yeah, you're a
Damn,
dude.
Justin.
You got built
he
testosterone."
questioned my man.
The crazy thing is, he saw the first one and he loved it. He fell in love with that franchise. I get it now, but he
technically the worst one too. Like, if you want to
I told him it gets better each time. To me, it's 1, 2, and 3, and in that order. Like it gets better after each movie. It really does.
I think Lord of the Rings is the first trilogy that it gets better in every film. I don't think there's a trilogy that does that.
I'd have to think about
I
that.
mean, Spider-Verse is on the way, but
no, see, that's interesting.
Honestly, I like the first Spider-Verse film more.
Yeah, people have that take. Yes, people have that take,
all
and
right,
that's the majority.
Not necessary.
No, the second one, I don't like the cliffhanger ending, like how it ended. It was kind of like,
what don't you like about it?
It felt like they stole my money. I was like, "Yo, I want to see what happened."
So you're mad that you didn't get more. So you're mad that it was so good and then had to stop. That's what you're mad about.
No, the first one though, I liked it because Peter died and Miles had to learn how to be Spider-Man.
Oh, what's his introduction? Like,
that's the point though. That's what's so good about it.
Yeah, in the second movie, he has to actually learn what it means to be a Spider-Man now.
Yeah, the second one is just like the second one's like, hey, I'm going to a Spider-Verse camp and I'm fighting Miguel O'Hara the whole time.
Oh my god! I mean,
he's trying to. That's the plot.
He's literally trying to break the norm with Spider-Man. Like, what are we talking about?
I've been trying to tell this nigga for 2-3 years. Whenever that movie came out, man,
bro,
you're preaching to the choir.
You're literally undermining the real problem in that movie. He is an anomaly that is trying to break the cycle of a not like. What are we like, bro? Y'all, bro, the downplay is crazy.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, bro, the first one's better.
The first one, it's not.
And then his fucking villain is Spot. And a sprinkle in of fucking Spider-Man 2099. They don't even got a real fucking villain in that movie.
No, hold on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on. Do you guys want to know? You guys want to know something crazy? You guys are gonna think I'm insane. I've never seen the Spider-Verse films in the theater.
I don't think Cody has either.
I haven't either.
Well, no, the first one I couldn't because I was moving because it came out. When did it come out? 21?
Sounds like about right.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay, so I was moving to Texas, so I didn't have time. It took me like 3 months to move. The second film, I don't know why I didn't see it. Honestly, I think I actually that's on me. I probably should have saw it. But the first film I actually couldn't.
Take that L, my fault.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even know they was in theaters.
No, I knew they were in theaters. I just didn't know. I didn't have time.
But
like the first one, I did. The second one, I think I didn't watch it because I couldn't watch the first one. So I didn't want to go to the second film without watching the first one.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't. The thing is, too, why is it not on Disney Plus? I think it's on Disney Plus now, right?
Is it? I don't know.
They were on Netflix for a long time. I don't know if they still are, but
yeah. See, I don't. I just
anymore.
recently started using Netflix because of wrestling. So
yeah, me too.
But Netflix. The one thing on Netflix that I think is awesome is probably Ozark and Stranger Things. That's it.
Stranger.
I mean, no, I'm saying, why would you own Netflix for back in the day, like a year ago, even?
I question that shit now, man. I just got charged, and I'm like, fuck.
It's expensive, dude.
Crazy.
Disney Plus is the best one, in my opinion.
Once they got control of Hulu, I agree. Before that, it was like,
I mean, Disney Plus, you could watch Disney Plus. You could like The thing about Disney Plus is that they're going to keep adding on content because the Marvel films are never going to end, and same with Star Wars. And
That's
it's going to
true,
be
yeah.
nonstop content of adding on stuff. And then if you want to watch any original Disney film, like you can watch it. So I don't know. I think the second best one, actually, before Disney Plus, I actually had HBO Max above it, but not anymore. I don't think HBO Max is that great. I think eventually it'll probably get better when the DCU starts like expanding.
Yeah.
Like after when Lanterns comes out, oh my god, I'm gonna be on flies on shit. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Jon Stewart's gonna look amazing, dude.
Hell
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I'm pissed by Hal Jordan though, dude. They better do the Parallax storyline.
Old man.
Yeah,
Hal.
I know. I'm a freaking nerd. I know.
There you go. Like, we went on a whole tangent from this movie to this movie to this franchise to that franchise, and I loved it. That was great.
Well, hopefully this is the last we see of Sinners.
The craziness. Live action Captain Planet series is in the works at Netflix. Speaking of Netflix, Leonardo DiCaprio and Greg Bernalini will executive produce the series with their production companies. So
I just had like a fucking
1 sec.
I don't know, like Captain Planet just unlocked a part of my brain I didn't know I had. I haven't heard
taking
that shit in years.
That is old school. Like, that is old school. But I mean, the biggest takeaway is Leonardo DiCaprio is executive producing. That's kind of crazy to me.
That is crazy. He said he would never act in a superhero thing, though, right?
Yeah.
But he can direct it, though.
He can produce it. And I think producing is just throwing money at the project, if I'm being honest. For mostly. I'm not in the fucking business, so let me know if I'm wrong. But, yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to check my text. But Captain Planet?
Captain Planet, Netflix. The whole reason to get Netflix now. There you go.
There you go.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I know you see Leo's name up there.
Well,
yes, it
is. Listen. Right now, I have a gut feeling. Do you know how Amazon is like the number one company in terms of money?
Yep.
My friend and I were talking about this. What if Amazon bought DC?
I think, was it you that said that last time to us? Somebody said that to us last time, and I think it might have been.
Well, no, I said Universal.
Was it? Oh, yeah, you did say
Universal
last time. Yeah.
So
you changed your mind.
Reason why I think Universal will be the best, just because they could put them in the theme parks, and because Universal right now is like, I might go look at it. It's actually insane. They're pretty much neck and neck with Disney World sales. And think about this: 40% of Disney's like gross revenue, like actual profit revenue, is legit from their parks. So almost half.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So in Universal, they don't have they're not as big as Disney in terms of like they have properties or debt they have to pay, or they're making all these. The only movies they're really making is Jurassic World, and they're making $1 billion each time.
Yeah.
So Universal, they have a lot of money, and a lot of people go to their parks. Man, I could imagine if you plaster DC everywhere in a theme park, the casual audience were like, "Oh, okay," because right now, outside of comic books and I guess live action, maybe a couple animated stuff, you can't really do DC stuff right now. Mm-hmm. There's no what's it called? Six Flags? They barely do DC, bro. It's ass. Like, it's not good.
Yeah.
You see, like, no offense to the people cosplaying, doing the whole acting role at the parks, but they're wearing padded stuff and you can see cardboard in their suit. Like, so like that's something I think if I don't know if Warner Brothers would have the decision, but that's what I, as a fan, I would want. Either Universal or Amazon. Now, if Amazon buys it, Amazon Prime, what I would do as Amazon is get all the rights back, streaming rights, and put it all on Amazon Prime. So everyone would have to sub to Amazon Prime if you want to watch an animated DC movie or show, or DCU live action show. I think that's smart because Amazon's like packages right now, they have Invincible, The Boys. Mm-hmm. Isn't Hellboy going to go there too? Is there a Hellboy show coming up, or is that on Netflix?
Oh, no, I don't know. I haven't heard about that one.
Damn, I think that was Netflix.
Okay, but you have the Boys and Invincible, and I think that alone is enough for Amazon. I think that's enough. I would spend $9 a month for that. So
yeah,
I think they got the
Lord of the Rings. They got the Lord of the Rings on there. They got
Well, Lord of the Rings is Warner Brothers. Funny enough, you know that, right?
Yeah. That is
So.
But they got the Rings of Power over there.
Okay, yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I think Amazon is if they invest into DC, bro, I'm If they buy it, might be a smart decision. The problem is that Warner Brothers executives, I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Amazon, their products are quality, bro. Have you guys ever been to like an Amazon store?
No.
Like they have a whole grocery store. Do you know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they have a
bro.
There's nobody working the shop. You just walk in, pick what you want, and you walk out, and they charge you somehow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's clean as shit. There's no homeless people. It's amazing. Amazon cares for their customers and their stuff. Like I'm not even kidding. Their customer service, A1. It's literally the best shit. You don't get your package, you call them. Okay, we're sorry. We'll mail it out as soon as we can. That's it. You don't have to question it. I don't know. Amazon's up there. I think they're like an actual underrated company, but everyone just thinks they're evil because they have billions of dollars. So, that's my thought process on that.
There you go, Captain Planet, Netflix. Speaking of Lilo and Stitch earlier, they officially crossed the 1 billion mark at the global box office, which makes it the first Hollywood film in 2025 to do this. So there you go. I think we all expected this to happen. And yeah, sure enough, 1 billion.
Did you guys see Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, I did. Did not like it as a Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, it's a kid movie, right?
I mean, even that, I saw the animated film before watching this again, and I still enjoyed the animated version.
Yeah, well, you know what's crazy? People think I'm insane that when I was growing up, I didn't care for Lilo and Stitch.
I could see that.
I didn't care.
Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan like that either, but I enjoyed the movie itself, like the animated version. So.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, what I can't think of my favorite Disney animated movie I like. I like Snow White. Peter Pan's pretty good.
Lion King?
Lion King is probably my number 5. Okay. And I think Toy Story. No, Toy Story is probably my 2.
Toy Story, yeah.
I don't know if you count Nightmare Before Christmas, but that's my number 1. I think that's the best. That's the best. Disney, even though it's not really Disney, it's Tim Burton, but
yeah,
that's number 1. Toy Story is probably 2. 3 is Peter Pan. Lion King's 5. I don't know what I have in my 4. Maybe Snow White.
There you go.
I mean, they got so much quality shit. I mean,
they do.
Whatever anybody's fucking top whatever is probably fucking valid. So.
Oh well, how about that Little Mermaid? I don't have that in my top 5. I'm not a big fan of that. So
it is what it is.
But Lilo and Stitch, $1 billion, bro. Hold on. Yeah. Did you guys see that article when they opened up at $300 million box office wise? Disney's like, all right, greenlit part 2.
Yeah, they did that shit immediately. Yeah, they did that immediately,
bro. Well, because dude, the budget's only $100 million, so they broke even opening weekend. They broke even.
Yeah,
they literally broke even because you got to think the 200 million. Well, they almost did. So the budget with marketing and the budget of the film was probably 200 million total, and you have to double that. So they basically almost broke even opening weekend. So week 2 they broke even.
Yeah, it was insane. Like it really was. How fast? Crazy.
$100 million. Oh my gosh, that's insane, dude.
Yeah.
Is it the biggest profit margin difference ever of all time?
Oh yeah, I don't know. That's something to look into. That's for sure something to look into. Yeah.
How much did Avatar 1 cost to make in 2009?
That's got to be expensive, no? I mean, all the CGI they were doing.
No, but you got to remember that's right after the housing market crash. Like that's before inflation got really bad. So I doubt it.
Damn. Yeah, because I mean, Avatar is still making money to this day.
Yeah. That cheating ass movie.
Dude, you know what's crazy? I never seen Avatar 2. Is it worth?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, it definitely is. 237. 237 is how much it took apparently.
For Avatar 1?
Yeah.
Oh my god! In today's money, that's like $400 million. Oh my god, that's Avengers Doomsday.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, that's expensive, dude. You know what's crazy though? I was talking to my family about this. Avatar, is the plot really that good, or is it just the visual effects that makes you want to go watch it?
I mean, the plot is like, you know, the story that we've been told before, you know, and removing indigenous people from their land and things like that. That's pretty much the plot of the movie and how they tell the story.
But my thing is can movies sell without can movies sell with looking good and having terrible plots? And I think they can.
Oh, for sure.
Like Interstellar?
Don't do that.
Yeah, that was yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Wait, I'm saying Interstellar is a beautiful film.
And it's more than just a beautiful film.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I kind of zoned out when I watched Interstellar at home. I never tried this.
Crazy, bro.
Yo,
gonna be honest.
Phil coming for Cody this entire episode.
That is insane. Don't worry,
no,
I won't be
listen.
the only one. After they hear him say that, bro, they're gonna come after him. Interstellar is a love movie, not just for the way it looks.
Listen. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying it was not for me. Like I think it's a great film, but I just don't think the story was for me. Like I think like if let's say it came out in theaters, I would go watch it just how visually it looked. My eyes were like my eyes were like shot with dopamine. Like I was thanking God every day after that. Thank God I have great vision to see this shit.
All I'm saying is that movie does not.
Listen. Whatever I think about the plot, that alone should give you like some like holy shit, damn. I'm not kidding. If I was gonna rate on visually, it's like a 9.4 for me. It's up there with Lord of the Rings.
It's not even a 10.
Bro,
It's not even a
what
10.
the fuck is going on, man?
No, hold on. Here's the thing.
Crying.
Listen. If I give something a 10, that means that everything that comes after that cannot be better what I just watched. It's either equal or worse.
Oh, so what
Right?
was better? What was better than that visually? In your opinion?
I think that's probably visually the best film ever.
Yeah. So why is it not
that
a 10
I've ever
visually?
seen. Like, but then again, I know for a fact there's eventually a film is gonna beat that at. Like, no way. There's no.
So you're
way,
reserving your 10. You're saving it for later.
Yes.
Okay.
Like another film I think visually is great, but it's not as good as Interstellar. I give like a high 8 is The Martian.
Damn, I have to rewatch that because
The Martian. I've rewatched it recently. The Martian's a good film.
It's Matt Damon.
Which one is that one? Because I get that one.
Damon on Mars.
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Him shitting in the fucking dirt and creating plants. That shit's good, bro.
Interstellar clears that fucking movie.
So which one is Ad Astra? Which one is that one?
Ad Astra.
I don't know. I think honestly, would I put Avatar and Interstellar in the same ranking of visual effects?
No.
I would put Avatar.
No.
Really? Avatar 1? I don't know. When I was 11 years old and I saw that shit, it looked real. Like when I was 11 years old and I saw that in 2009, I was.
This guy's a fucking homer, bro. Avatar clears that piece of shit, Bill. Get his ass, man.
Calling Interstellar. Wait. Let's go on record. You just called Interstellar a piece of shit, right? That's what you just said.
Nah, it's not a piece of shit. But
okay, then what is it? What is it? No. Let me hear what you got to say.
Look,
wait. What about Blade Runner?
No,
See, I would put Avatar above that as well.
I'm putting both of those movies above that. Visually.
J-Mac,
visually.
You ready for this?
I think
Fantastic Four on Thursday, IMAX is gonna clear Interstellar.
Well, hold on. Did you guys hear the critics about it? What they said?
What they said?
Yeah, that it's amazing.
They compared it to Interstellar.
Oh my fucking god!
They compared it. Yes.
Yeah.
You know
notice
why?
how you have to compare it to that type of movie.
Because that's probably the best like visual effect movie.
But not
I
just visually.
I gotta rewatch.
But when we get to the plot,
I gotta rewatch. Yeah, but when you get to the plot, though, that's a different story, though.
I feel like I need to watch Interstellar. Since Interstellar is a really trippy movie, I wonder if I watch it drunk, I would like it more.
This is insane.
You probably would. Yeah, if you watch
because
it drunk,
it's like it flips you upside down. So if I'm drunk or intoxicated,
you're gonna think you're in the movie.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
Inception has a better plot than Interstellar.
Well, nigga, it's Inception.
Well, I'm just saying.
Wait, what was Inception about? I think I've seen that too.
Shit. See? Yeah, that's where dreams.
Me trying to sit here.
They were basically criminals.
No, I liked, and honestly, I liked Inception a lot. I don't know if I like better than Interstellar, but I liked Inception. That was a trippy movie.
Yeah,
it
that
kind of reminded me of Fight Club a little bit because of the whole trippy scenes and like what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
So, I'm trying to think of anything else that's visually amazing. Fuck, man.
Cause y'all missing me.
Lord of the Rings in terms of like fighting against knights and shit, that's pretty fucking amazing. Not like space shit.
It's up there with Interstellar though, right?
Oh my fucking god.
Lord of the Rings. I think Lord of the Rings clears Interstellar just in general.
I agree.
Like I don't think that's a
bro,
hot
clears. It
clears.
Bro,
yeah, I'll
the things they were doing back in the 2000s.
Oh my god, you
insane.
Cannot boost something because of the time period.
Insane.
Well, the thing is, it's the CGI is what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like the trees and
Whoa,
Smeagol.
what it looked. There's movies that are coming out today that don't look as good as that back then.
Listen, Lord of the Rings basically transformed cinema in terms of CGI.
Yeah.
That and maybe Star Wars, but freaking Lord of the Rings, I'm telling you, I have it at like, if I rate them, the first one 9.3, the second one 9.4, Return of the King 9.5.
I agree.
I think Return of the King is almost a perfect film by itself.
I agree.
Without the
Interstellar, I probably put in like in the 8s.
What the?
I'm gonna rewatch that, and we're gonna revisit this next week.
I think I'll give Interstellar like an 8.5, 8.6.
J-Mac, you can't give it a 10 because it's not enough Timothy.
Yeah, hold on. 8.5, 8.6 though. Yeah, that means it's very good.
Yeah, but not good enough as Interstellar should be.
What do you have?
Okay, but like, I like Back to. I think Back to the Future is better than it.
That's insane. That's insane.
Really?
Back to the Future. The first one.
The first one. Yeah.
I think 2 is the best, isn't it?
When they go.
Two is when they go in the future and the past.
Yeah, they do both.
Two is the best. I think it goes 2, 1, 3, right?
I'd have to rewatch them all again to find but
3 is the worst. I think 3 is the worst.
Yeah, 3 is the worst. I didn't know. That's going to the Western shit. Nah, hell nah.
Bro, you know what's crazy? Listen, the Western stuff, like on paper sounds amazing, but it does. But it's flatline. Like, here's Back to the Future. It just took a nosedive. Like, I was like, wow. Evil Dead 2 or Army of Darkness, but I like those films a lot. I love Sam Raimi. I love the whole Evil Dead franchise. So I actually just watched Evil Dead 2 today because I didn't have work. Evil Dead 2 is fucking amazing. It's so B-rated, but it's so good.
Yeah, it's been years since I've seen that one, so I got to give that one a
Go watch Army of Darkness or Evil Dead, and you're gonna be like, "Holy fuck, this film's good." I mean, it's probably like objectively, it's probably worse than Interstellar, but I have it above it because I love Evil Dead.
That's fair. That's fair. We have a member on this pod, back in the day that would agree with you too.
I'm trying to think. Wolf of Wall Street, is that better than Interstellar?
No,
come on.
It's not.
Easily. That's 3 hours a peak.
They didn't the actors and directors just vote on that as their number one? Wasn't that? That was their number one.
Yes,
Wolf of Wall Street. Okay. Wolf of Wall Street. What about I'm trying to think here. Another film, The Dark Knight.
Oh, I mean, that's not even.
That's a conversation.
What Heath Ledger? Okay, here's the thing though. Hot take: without Heath Ledger, that movie's ass.
Oh,
facts. We're not here to debate that. But
okay, I might take it back. I'll say mid. It's a 5 out of 10.
That's fine.
You're talking about multiversal shit, Phil, and we're not in that universe. We're in this one, so he's in it.
But like Heath Ledger made that movie into like a high 8. Like a high 8, 9. Like it's almost it's probably the best Batman film. Right?
Are we including animated?
Oh
no, I wouldn't do that. No,
nobody would, right?
No,
that's fine.
When that's
live action.
Yeah, we better be.
Okay, hold on. What about Godfather or like Goodfellas?
Interstellar clears.
You're not
yeah, come on.
Oh, it does.
Interstellar clears.
Goodfellas, come on.
Goodfellas. Listen,
like I said, no. Listen, New York Times dropped that top 100. I don't see none of those movies on there.
Oh, now we're taking that shit as some validation.
I'm just saying.
Listen. Okay, what about Tombstone?
I don't know what that is.
I don't think they've seen Tombstone, but no, I wouldn't put Tombstone above Interstellar though. I would.
Okay. What about Fight Club?
No.
See, that's a conversation. That's
not a conversation. Interstellar.
American Psycho.
I haven't seen that in so long.
I like American Psycho, but there's
Interstellar.
No way.
Yeah, Interstellar.
Revenge of the Sith.
I'm not.
You're losing me on the prequels. Whoa. I'm not a prequels guy. I'm not a prequels guy.
No, I'm not talking about prequels. I'm talking about Revenge of the Sith, the best Star Wars film.
That's the same shit.
That is the best. Like that's undoubtedly.
You're not alone in that take, and you're wild for that though. And you and all the other people are wild for that take though. I will say that.
Okay, but the second best Star Wars film is Episode 5 though, in my opinion.
That's so we're just gonna forget about Empire.
That's 5.
That is Empire.
Oh, that is 5. Oh, I'm. You got me.
So my
rating.
I think my rating goes 3. My rating goes. Listen, my rating goes 3, 5, 6.
6.
Yeah, I'm a big like the whole cycle of Anakin and Vader.
Return
and
of the.
I love that shit. So it goes 3, 5, 6. I'm not a big fan of New Hope, but then I think it goes 2, 1, 4.
Wow.
Okay, well there you go. You got his listing because Cody is actually thinking about watching those movies.
Yeah, I have to watch Star Wars, and
so he's thinking about.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of New Hope, and I try to take how old it is I try to take that out, but the plot, it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's just acting for me. I feel like this sounds really messed up and maybe a hot take. I feel like they need to remake those films with new actors, but it's exactly the same plot. It's exactly the same thing. Don't mess it up. Just retell the story with better CGI and better effects and stuff like that, so we can get a better grasp on it. But I don't know how they would do that.
You might get cooked for that right there. You might just get.
No, I'm saying it's the same plot. It's the same.
No, I get you. I get what you're saying, but people are not going to want to touch that whatsoever.
It's new actors, like better CGI and better effects. Maybe add in shit that George Lucas wanted to do.
Yeah, I hear
he didn't do it the first time, or maybe like some legends, or maybe canon stuff that's not in the film, and do that because it's really hard to judge a film from 1977 and then 2005. Like it's kind of hard. Like there's some film like Godfather, you can do that. Godfather is like there's not a lot of CGI in it. It's just a mob tale.
Okay, I get where you're coming from.
So it's really hard because Star Wars, like, dude, like New Hope, there's no Jedi. There's there's less, like, if I remember correctly, there's not a lot of space fights besides like the whole Death Star scene. So it's like Revenge of the Sith. You watch Revenge of the Sith, dude, and it's just like it's cinema. It's fucking cinema. Like I literally watch that shit like probably once a year, just like around Christmas. I watch Goodfellas once a month.
No, hell yeah, that's definitely one to watch. Cody needs to put that one on his list too.
It's better than Interstellar for sure.
But for Cody's sake, right here, before you get,
I know I'm trolling, but it is though.
Wait for the comments to start going.
For Cody specifically, how would you recommend he watch Star Wars in order or in the year they came out?
So what's crazy? David Cornsweet did this.
Yeah.
I think he said you should watch between 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6. I think I said it. I don't agree with that. I like it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like just the way that you're supposed to watch it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I guess the reason why David Cornsweet said that because it gets the casual audience or who have never seen it really. The whole plot, you don't get spoiled.
Yeah, if you haven't know nothing about anything, then obviously I think you watch it 4, 5, 6. If you already know some things, then I mean you're fine to start it from the beginning.
No, I think the way that David Cornsweet said, if you want to watch it without getting spoiled, I think you watch it 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay.
I think that's what he said.
Okay. I might have missed. I thought he said 4, 5, 6, but yeah, you might be right.
No. He said 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6.
Okay.
Because imagine watching 3 and then Return of the Jedi. Like, that's insane.
I think for sure.
Because the reason why David said that. Do you know why David said that? Right.
For when he said off of the Darth Vader thing.
Yes, but it's not even just the spoils. It's like he talks about a flashback because 4 and 5 talk about the Clone Wars.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So that's why, which honestly makes a lot of sense. But I just think that'd be weird to watch. I never watched it that way.
Yeah, I might have to do that then.
I was gonna say, I think for sure, with Star Wars, it's just gonna be easier for someone that's not into it to just watch the prequels because it looks newer. Like it'd probably just be harder. Just for most people to go back and watch an older film, you have to watch 3 older films, and then you get into some shit that looks like it can at least pass for this era. But I don't know.
No,
really gonna watch Star Wars?
Yeah, I have to at some point.
Why though?
Because it's like one of the biggest franchises ever.
You gonna watch Star Wars?
Yeah. I have
to. You gotta
read
the comics, bro.
That's a whole another world.
Once you start, you're gonna go down a rabbit hole of arguing with people.
I'm telling you, right after you're done watching Star Wars, it's kind of like you're dipping your toe in the water. That's it. Yeah. There's so much lore.
Yeah,
oh my god! Like I remember in the 2010s when the Force Awakens came out, I started watching old YouTube videos, and dude, I'm not even kidding. I think I would spend about 8 hours a week watching YouTube videos on the lore in Star Wars. It's bad.
Insane. It's insane.
Like, it's really bad. Like, you'll just start fucking, like, wanting to know everything. Like, I watched a 2-hour video on Darth Maul.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I'm a fucking nerd, bro. Yeah. Like, I was like, yo, this shit's good. But, hey, that tells you how good it is. I think Star Wars, if I'm not mistaken, box office-wise, Star Wars is the most successful universe. I think the MCU just finally passed it, but like without Star Wars content in the last 10 years, like movie wise, it is still like a top 3 or the best franchise of all time. Think about that.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. I mean, what Andor is going crazy right now. I know people are loving that. You seen that?
No.
You haven't? Okay.
No, I'm telling you, right. The problem right now with Star Wars, which I'm getting kind of pissed about, is I'm sick of the mercenary stuff. The bounty hunter. It's played out. It's played out. Like Mandalorian set its course, it was cool. But dude, give me a movie on Darth Vader. Why is there not a solo project of Darth Vader?
Yeah.
If there was a solo
we got
project
that mall project coming. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, no, is it Ryan Gosling in there or is it a different project?
Oh yeah, he was attached to something on Star Wars. I don't know what it was though.
So is it a Darth Maul movie or TV show?
I think it was a show, if I'm not mistaken.
Fuck off.
Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can get...
Like, dude, just give me a movie. I will spend probably about $100. I will rewatch it if it's that good. Like, I think Disney did. They're on. Listen, I talk about Warner Brothers don't know what to do about money wise. I think Disney doesn't know how to make money on Star Wars. Like, literally, if you do a Darth Vader movie that takes place between episodes 4 and 6, or hell, even 3 and 4, you literally can make so much. It's $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Rogue One, that scene. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Imagine that a 2-hour movie on that.
Yeah, people lost their shit on that. Like, that was crazy.
I mean, that's making $1 billion. If you don't think it's making $1 billion, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Just call it Darth Vader, like the Lord Sith or something like that. That's it.
Well, there you go, Cody. Hopefully you get into that pretty soon. And let us know how his journey went. Last two pieces real quick. A live-action Assassin's Creed series, Cody, has been greenlit at Netflix. Robert Patino, which is the director of Westworld, and David Weiner of Halo will serve as the showrunners. So.
Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed. You like Assassin's Creed?
If it's not Ezio, I don't want it.
That's fair.
Hey, that's fair.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
I don't want
Ezio's, yeah.
I don't want Connor. Who's the first guy?
Damn, what was his name? I forgot the first guy's name.
No, Ezio's on
Something
it
with
better
A.
be about Ezio. Like, just do Assassin's Creed 2,
You have to do
Brotherhood,
Ezio.
and Revelations. That's it.
You have to do Ezio, yeah.
Brotherhood, man. Yeah. Remaster that.
I mean, we'll see.
Listen, I am culture, bro. Ezio's the best.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Listen,
that's not even in question.
Listen, I played Assassin's Creed 1. I didn't really like it as much. 2 is probably the best.
Yeah.
Brotherhood, I liked it. Revelations was okay. 3, I think 3, Connor was okay. It did get a lot of flack, but going back and watching old videos, it's actually not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Black Flag was really, everyone loved that.
I like Black Flag, yeah. I like
what was 5?
Shit.
I know Odyssey sucked. I played the Viking one. I wasn't a big fan of it.
That Viking one was terrible.
5 might have been Syndicate.
Still at the Damien. Oh, Syndicate, yeah.
Might have been Syndicate. Or if not Syndicate.
That was ass.
If not Syndicate, there was one before Syndicate where it's like they tried the co-op thing. Where like 4 different assassins can play together and 4 different players can play.
It was called Unite or some shit.
Yep. That's where I jumped off and I never played it after that.
See, I was a big Assassin's Creed fan, dude. I played a lot of that shit.
Yeah, I was too.
Valhalla is repetitive as fuck, man. That is
was
the same.
Valhalla the Viking one?
Yes.
Yeah,
you're doing the same shit over and over and over. Like, man. Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
Shadows, though. I don't know how good that one was.
Oh yeah, Shadows just dropped like a month ago, right? So I don't know. That one was all shrouded in controversy and stuff like that, and I don't know how it ended up being received.
What era was Shadows take place in? Was it the Roman times?
Feudal Japan, I believe.
Oh, that's cool. That's different.
Yeah.
I think the best was the Renaissance, though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed 2 was the best, like without doubt.
Yeah. That Ezio, trilogy was fantastic, amazing. But there you go, another reason to get Netflix, right, Phil? Assassin's Creed coming soon. There you go.
I would definitely will watch it.
Yeah. And then the last piece of news here: a new Judge Dredd movie is in the works. Taika Waititi is directing. Drew Pearce is writing the script, and it's currently being shopped around to studios. So
no,
we'll see.
Listen, I'm not a big fan of that actor or the director. And it's not because of him personally. It's the way that he go around his business. Like, he won't read the source material.
Oh
wow.
Hate those.
Wow, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Like, I'm not gonna, no. Like, I'm not a big Judge Dredd fan, but I won't support someone that does that shit.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. How do you not read the source material? That's insane. Well, there you go, Judge Dredd fans. Let us know if you're excited about this. I don't know, crazy. But that is all the. Oh no, actually, there's one more piece of news here.
Let's
talk about the global box office right here. Number 1 was Lilo and Stitch at $1 billion. Number 2, Minecraft has yet to cross $1 billion as of this tweet on July 25th. Minecraft at 955, Jurassic World at 648. Insane, it's killing it. Mission Impossible 8 ended up at 589. How to Train Your Dragon 581. F1 at 461. Captain America 415. Superman at 407 right now. Thunderbolts at 382 and Sinners at 366, making your top list so far.
That looked like the perfect order. F1 at 1, Superman, Thunderbolts. Yeah, I said.
So F1's gonna end up around 500 million, I think.
For sure.
People have Superman between 650 and 700. I don't have it at that.
Because lower than that.
Yeah, because I was listen, if you look at the math, domestically is like 65% of its profit. Do you guys think Fantastic Four is going to damage their momentum domestically?
Oh yeah, yeah. How could it not?
Sure.
Yeah.
Because listen, in week 2 they made $110 million. Or no, sorry, $180 million, like 184 in week 2. Yeah. 110 million of that comes from domestic. That's a lot.
Yeah, that is.
So you would have to say week 3 when Fantastic Four comes out, which is this week, it makes $70 million or more domestically. I don't see that happening. I don't. I think people are going to choose. I think Marvel's IP is too strong, and internationally, it's not going to carry it. I think Fantastic Four, it's literally going to by week 2.5, it'll pass international market on Superman. Fantastic Four's international opening, I think it's going to be at more than 95 million. I think it's going to be 110 or 105. I truly believe that because Brave New World made 93 million and had terrible word of mouth.
Yeah.
And it's Pedro Pascal, so he has an audience. Whatever people think about him, he has an audience. So
I sent these guys a TikTok earlier of Pedro Pascal's going to have 3 movies in the movie theaters.
Okay, yeah, I saw about that. So what's the other 2?
Materialist and damn, I forget the new one that just dropped with I think it was Joaquin, right? Yeah, I forget the other one.
The other film I saw was with Chris Evans and Dakota Johnson.
That's Materialist, I think, if I'm saying that right. Yeah.
That movie's weird, bro. I'm not watching that weird shit. Well, you know what's crazy too? Have you guys seen the videos that people are criticizing Pedro Pascal and Vanessa Kirby?
No,
like how they hold hands and like touch each other and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I've seen that.
How do you guys feel about that?
I don't know how to feel about it because like people have come to his defense and be like, he's done this with male actors too, and I've seen the evidence of him doing that shit. Like, I don't know, they just kind of pin it to his social anxiety, whatever the fuck.
Well, and I mean, my issue is you don't hear my issue on it.
Yeah,
so I understand they're actors and they have to do it because Sue Storm and Reed Richards, but I think there should be a boundary line.
Mm-hmm.
No matter what, like if you're married to, let's say you're Vanessa Kirby's husband, like he has to like agree with it, but you don't think he's like that scene in Homelander when he's in the movie theater going like this and hearing that ringing in his ear. You don't think that's happening?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like he can say no, but I know for a fact deep down he's like, what? That's fucking weird. But
yeah,
to each their own. I mean, if people cool with that, they're cool with that. But personally, I wouldn't be. That's my personal opinion. I wouldn't. I'd be like, nope, because I wouldn't do that same thing if I was married. I wouldn't let a girl touch me like that. Like, yo, back off.
Yeah.
It's to me, it's a respect thing. But if they're actors and actresses, it's different. So I don't know it. So
yeah, no, I agree.
All right. Well, that was all the news I had. So if you guys heard something you didn't already know about, hit that like button now. That would be much appreciated. We already talked, Superman F4, but let's continue the Superman F4 talks. Jet, what did you have in mind?
So yeah, just going back and forth with Phil on TikTok and sorry, Phil, I don't call it X, fucking Twitter.
Yeah, I call it Twitter too.
Different things like that. I know how he feels about. Superman. I know his gripes already. I know that you two don't. So Phil, if you want to jump into that. Say your rating again, because I'll probably chop this into a video. Yeah, just your feelings on Superman.
So I gave it a 7, and the reason why I don't like it, like criticizing it really, there's some scenes where they use this thing called a fish lens. I found out about it, and because it's the same cinematographer as Flash,
right?
And I wasn't a big fan of Flash, and it's because the way how the camera shots are, and how it explained it. So imagine you're Superman, right? Like my camera, right? This is the camera going like this. It's like, see how close that is, and it's like in some scenes with Superman, it looks kind of cheesy, like CW quality. But other scenes looks amazing. When Clark was fighting the kaiju, the scene looked amazing. But the Hawk Girl scene, have you seen that meme?
No, I don't think so.
That not even her screaming. Go look up the scene where it's her in the hallway when she takes out the prime minister, and it's weird. It looks fake, completely weird, fake. But those are just the camera shots. Another thing is the pacing. I think the pacing's really weird. Like, I don't need an origin film, but I feel like I needed to slow down a little bit. I feel like it's just go, 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 go. Like it was almost like a TikTok video. Now this is my biggest gripe. My biggest gripe was the scene with Clark and Lex when they're talking about humanity. And Lex is like, I hate aliens. Like, you're a piece of shit alien, or whatever he said. And Clark's like, no, I'm like just like an average Joe. I'm human just like you. I get scared. I get up every day and go to work and blah, blah, blah. And that was a good duality between the two characters at its core, between a comic book character and live action. That's literally what the difference between Lex and Clark. What I wanted to see is Lex lose his mind because he knows Clark is right, but he is so egotistical that he wants to be right. So he's going to say, F you, I'm going to deny you. And instead of Crypto coming in and beating the shit out of him for a funny gag, he should have been arrested right there. And I think it needed to be more a serious tone, and swapping that out for a funny scene when Crypto whipping someone's ass, which that would have been funny. I would love to see that. But do it with like a Razorback, like one of Lex's soldiers. You would have got the same value, like a 30-second scene on that, compared to ruining like a big moment scene that need to be a little bit more serious. And that's my gripe, is that sometimes there's scenes that are too funny when it's like, yo, I need more stoicism. I need more like, yeah, this is Superman, right? But Superman is corny, right? He is naturally, but there's some times where Clark flips that switch and he's more stoic. And that's what Man of Steel does better. But I like this film better than Man of Steel overall. I think I gave Man of Steel like in the mid 6s. Like, it's not a great, amazing film. It's above average, I think. But I think this film beats it out. But like, again, I feel like I have not seen a Superman film since probably the Christopher Reeve film where it's a good balance between corny and stoicism. This went too far on the corny side and too funny side, which is not bad. Kids are gonna love it. It's a great family film. It's a great popcorn flick. You just turn it on and watch and eat popcorn, and maybe that's what it needs to make the box office. But that's just my criticisms to it.
And that's fair. Like, I've heard the lens things, and I did have a couple issues with the hallway scene with Hot Girl. I do agree with that. But overall, like, to me, I thought it was fine tonally. The comedic scenes, I think, for me worked personally.
No, they did for me too. I just think there was too much of it.
Yeah, I didn't feel like that. I don't know. That's just me though.
Like the whole, like I said, the whole Lex and Clark when they were talking, I asked people like, what did Crypto really need to butt into that moment, that serious moment? Because that's to me that's like the whole plot of the film. That makes how Lex even hates Superman more. Because the whole film, if you watch it again, Lex never really explained why he hates Superman besides he just hates metahumans, but just Superman more. He never stated why he hates Superman more.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like,
I think I could agree with that. Yeah. And
if you're a comic book fan, you know why. But if you're not, dude, if I didn't read comics, I'd be like, why does Lex even hate him? Like, he never gave a reason why. He just doesn't like metahumans. That's cool. Why? Yeah. It's almost like you're supposed to know. And there's nothing wrong with that as a comic book fan, but casual audience are not complaining, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But I can't wait for Guy Gardner. I can't wait for more Green Lantern content.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Guy Gardner. I think I still have him. Guy Gardner was my favorite character in the film.
Oh, really? Over Mr. Terrific? I know a lot of people like Mr. Terrific.
So I have Guy Gardner number 1, Lex number 2, David Cornsway or Superman 3, Terrific 4, and then 5 maybe Crypto. I don't know, Jimmy. I don't know. Jimmy's not interesting to me. I just don't like Jimmy in general in comics. But I never thought like, oh yeah, Jimmy was if they do a TV show with him, unless Superman's in it, I'm probably not watching it.
Yeah, which they have plans for.
They are.
yeah. They have plans to do that. Him and Mr. Terrific are getting a TV show, supposedly.
Lois was okay. I was a little bit disappointed in her acting, at least in my opinion, in terms of my expectations. But I give her if I would give her acting skill out of 10, like a high 7. It was good, but I was expecting more. Okay. And then Perry White, I think Perry White was useless in the film.
I was thinking about that because Jet did ask me, and I didn't have a problem with him himself. But thinking about it, I think we needed more Perry White. I know that actor personally.
Him and Harker were pointless.
Yeah, completely. That's fair.
Men and Morpho was more important to the story more than them two.
That's fair. Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, who's your Superman? I don't think we've ever asked you that. Who's your personal Superman, live action or animated? Otherwise, doesn't matter.
Oh,
who you have as your Superman?
Mine is the Justice League universe.
Okay.
Like the Superman animated show, Justice League, and Unlimited, and Batman Beyond.
Yeah, that's fair.
Live action, probably Christopher Reeves.
Okay.
Oh, honestly, I love Smallville too, though. Smallville, bro, it hits, bro. You go watch Smallville again. That intro, the "Somebody Save Me" thing. Oh my god, I listen to that shit. I get cold chills. And you guys know me. I don't like Superman. You guys probably know. Do you guys know that?
Yeah.
So, but when I listen to that intro, I get cold chills. So I could imagine if you love Superman, you hear that intro. I could imagine like you're in fucking Mars, like you're in Mars, bro. Like you're just like this. You know those TikTok memes where someone's floating in the room.
Yeah,
that's probably someone when you listen to that intro. It's a pretty good intro.
No, hell yeah. Save Me by Remy. Hell yeah, that's a good one. You seen Superman and Lois?
No,
you haven't seen that one.
The only CW shows I've watched is Gotham. But Gotham though is weird. I don't like Gotham, but my dad likes it, so he puts it on. And I watched the first season of Flash, and that was fire. That was that was listen. Yo, listen. Do you know what I tell people? Hey, how do you get into reading Flash? I'm like, go watch the CW season 1 first.
Damn,
it's that good, dude.
I tell you, that first season it's up there.
It's still corny, but it's fine. It just works. I don't know how to explain it. It's good. It's almost like another thing too, like with Avengers. Someone's like, Phil, how should I start reading Avengers? Go watch Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Oh yeah,
that's a good one.
Just watch that show. Watch 2 seasons, and you'll know everything about the Avengers. Yeah. So that's what I'm not kidding. There's some animated stuff, some live action TV shows and movies that low key do better than the comics to someone to get introduction to the characters. I'm not gonna lie. Like as a comic book fan, I have to admit that.
Mm-hmm.
So, how'd you feel about because J-Mac had a small critique where he felt like we didn't get enough Clark Kent. Did you feel that way at all?
A little. I mean, there was only 2 scenes with Clark, huh?
Yeah. It's the Daily Planet, and it's him with his dad, and I guess the interview as well. But I mean, even that, he was playing Superman as Clark, So,
well, I don't think that's the biggest problem. Honestly, like it was fine. I think I could have got maybe another scene, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
Mm-hmm.
I think the biggest deal right now for everybody is the whole Jor-El message.
Yeah, I've seen that for sure.
Basically, Clark's a Viltrumite.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. For me personally, I don't like the change. I don't like it.
I saw people's defenses. What were you about to say?
Well, supposedly, I don't know this, but supposedly in John Byrne's run in Superman, that was canon for a while in comic books. I don't remember that. I could be wrong, but that's what I've been hearing. But the problem I have is now you can't do a prequel movie with Jor-El or Krypton, and now you have to explain yourself. Why is Kara on Earth, and why is she not conquering everybody?
That's true.
Is this a Kryptonian thing, or is it a Jor-El thing? Did Brainiac interfere with the message? Because James Gunn
That's
literally
true.
said.
Yeah.
James Gunn literally said that is canon. Like Lex
Yeah.
Luthor did not tamper it. They didn't alter it. They just translated it exactly from the message from the ship to the media. And here's another like a plot hole. I gotta stop talking about it because I want to rate the movie even lower. How did Lex and the engineer translate Kryptonian language to English?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
asking that too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even. Listen. If they would have said we've been studying the language for a while, fair. But give me like I need a
Give us
statement.
that line. Give us that line. Yeah.
Like say yeah. He's like I've been. If what's it called? If one of like the Razorbacks like, hey, how do you know Kryptonian language? And Lex could have been like, me and the engineer have been studying it for a couple years now. We know it. If he would have
Yeah.
said that, like, perfect. Okay,
I
now
was
I
I
know.
was thinking the exact same thing when he talked about the linguists. You know, the top linguists in the world also reviewed this and they understood its authenticity or something to that effect, right? I was like, how do they know Kryptonian language? So I'm assuming this is to your point. We need this stated so that they could be like, no, yeah, they've been studying. He's been on, I think, Superman for 3 years, right? I
What
think
I
it
don't
was.
understand is if they didn't understand Kryptonian language, how? Because the Fortress of Solitude is literally nowhere. You
Mm-hmm.
can't find it.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Unless Kara landed and maybe they learned from her. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm assuming he did it himself because he's been known for 3 years and I'm sure he's done the interviews and things like that. They did it in the Reeves movie, you know, where he had that first interview with Lois and was telling her everything. So that's what I'm assuming he did here when he first revealed himself to be Superman. But, you know, like you said, they needed to state that.
This is the thing. I think it's going to create a lot of plot holes that James Gunn's going to have to fix fast.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that Brainiac one right there, I'll fuck with that.
That was crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, someone was asking me what villains I want for Superman 2. Part 2, I want Mongol.
Okay.
Ooh, that could work.
Yeah.
I want a Mongol film where Clark gets his ass beat and he has to flip that switch and possibly even kill him. If he
Kill
had
him?
to.
I don't know. People in Snyder didn't like that. They didn't like that.
Well, you know what's crazy? Do you know Clark killed Zod in the comics too?
No, yeah, I didn't have. I mean, I did have a problem with it at first, but I mean, it's like
it's the way he killed him. It's the problem. That's for me. Snapping his neck was kind of wild. In the comics, if I'm not mistaken, he put him into a Kryptonian cage and it just killed him. That's
okay.
different. Snapping someone's neck and doing that is totally dude. Like, imagine snapping someone's neck like that. That's kind of I don't think a kid should see that.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
But like I said, I think now this is like a small nitpick. Okay, the problem I have with the Superman film, which I'm okay with, because as a younger Clark, and he's still learning, is there was never part in the film where he flipped that switch.
Mm-hmm.
He was holding back a lot, which is part of the character. But when Clark gets older and he starts fighting all these big worldwide events, he starts realizing I can't hold back anymore. If I want to save people, I have to go all out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I want in the second Superman film. I want a little bit more seriousness. Like, give me the corny scenes where Clark Kent and Superman saving like a squirrel and shit. Like, give me all that still, like those type of scenes. But then I want the main plot. I want Mongol to come to Earth and he wants to conquer it, and Clark needs to whip his ass.
When it's time to get to business, it's time to get to business. Yeah.
That's what I want. A Mongol film would have hit like crack. And then I think the third film you do Brainiac. I don't think you do Zod or Darkseid. I think you save Darkseid for Justice League.
Oh, Darkseid, you gotta save. You gotta save him.
Stay the fuck away from Darkseid.
Stay away from Darkseid. Stay away from Doomsday for a while. I mean, that whole Snyder, him doing it in the second movie was kind of wild. So stay away from that shit.
If you do Doomsday, I don't know if you do it in a Superman film or a Justice League film. I was assuming a Justice League film, right?
I think you can get away with doing it in a Superman film.
But here's the thing, though: do you do Darkseid before Doomsday, or after?
No, I think you do that after.
So you can have Clark dying and him coming back, and then Darkseid.
Is he gonna die again in Darkseid? Tell me, does he die again in the comics at any point?
Well, he dies from Doomsday. And
yeah, right. He dies from Doomsday.
He was dead for a year, and then you had like the reign of Superman. So then you had Cyborg Superman, Steel, Connor Kent, Superboy, and stuff like that. So like, you want to do all that before Darkseid too?
Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't you want to save him and do the Thanos treatment?
Because we got Thanos within 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you can do all that shit within 10 years.
I think they have a 10-year plan, is what they said too. Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, you would need to do what? 3 Superman films, a Batman film, 2 Batman films, probably. What? 2 Justice League films, and they have that shit's not listed right now. Marvel got a good head start because they listed Iron Man and Hulk, and they already greenlit Thor after the first Iron Man film, and they greenlit Captain America after that. Like, it was quick. It was like back. Right now, DC right now is just Superman, Supergirl, Clayface.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think you saved Doomsday after Darkseid, in my opinion.
I ain't mad at that if it goes that way either.
But here's the thing: when he beat Darkseid, he's not actually beaten. Like, he's not dead. He'll eventually come back later on, but like, he beat him. And I think Doomsday should be a Justice League film. It should be called Justice League Doomsday. That sounds weird, but then Clark dies.
Yeah.
And I think after 10 years of build up to that, or 11 years, whatever they do, people are gonna cry. That's when honestly, that's when you cry. That's fair. So
I ain't mad at putting some distance between this Doomsday and Snyder's Doomsday.
We don't need Doomsday right now.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
We had it in Snyder. We had it in the Lois and Superman show, I think, right? Like,
yeah, that was there too. Yeah, we could put some time in between that. That's fair. Yeah,
I wouldn't mind a Bizarro movie either, or Bizarro.
Hey, yeah,
because Bizarro is my favorite Superman villain. Bizarro is my favorite, but I don't think he's good enough for the main villain. I think he'd be a good like a servant, like he works for Mongol or works for Brainiac or something.
He's in the Legion of Doom though, right? Too. I think I've seen iterations of him in Legion of Doom.
Yes, he was in Legion of Doom a couple times. Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know if they will do that. And the thing is too about DC is, are they going to do a Blackest? Like I said, I'm a Green Lantern fan, so are they going to do the Blackest Night storyline? Are they going to do Necron? Mm-hmm. Like, who's going to be the first Saga villain?
Yeah.
They got to. If I'm James Gunn, you need to start getting more organized and laying shit out like a roadmap so we understand what's coming. Right now, I have no idea what's coming. I'm confused, and I'm a comic book fan, so
we'll see.
That's crazy.
We'll see. Anything on Fantastic Four?
It's this organized right now. Am I not wrong?
Oh, you're not wrong.
I mean, it for sure looks that way. I mean, hopefully he's not lying about having a fucking plan. But I mean, from the outside in, I mean, just like you said, I mean, what the fuck are we looking at? Well, why is Batman last?
Honestly, that's why I'm thinking that DC Batman should just give me Rob's Batman. That you just merge it, and you know what's crazy? You know what you can do? You just tell Rob's Batman it takes like 8 years or 9 years before Superman, before the first Superman film, because Superman was Superman for 3 years, and James Gunn only said that he met Batman already. So just do Rob's Batman like way before the Superman film. Because I know Rob wants to do an older Batman, but he wants to have Damian. So if he has Damian, you get rid of the Bane, Vengeance of Bane, Under the Red Hood, Death of the Family, Long Halloween, Dark Victory. I'm trying to think what else. War Games. So you're basically starting at Grant Morrison's run. So like Tim now is Red Robin already. So you went through 3 Robins. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah.
The DC stuff is weird because the way how the continuity works compared to Marvel. I think Marvel you don't have to worry about that much, but I don't know. I'm excited. I'll support it. I'll go see all the shit, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Anything else, Jim?
Yeah, and then the last thing, real quick. We talked about in the beginning, Fantastic Four.
Almost done.
It's on Thursday. Apparently, you know a lot more about that than I would care to know.
Like what? Like the post-credit scene, the plot, or what?
Yeah, I mean, all that, everything. You know all that shit, apparently.
Listen, I posted on my YouTube channel. I knew about the post-credit scene. I got spoiled. Someone DM'd me it, and I didn't want to know. But he's like, fuck. He told me. I was like, fuck it. And then I sat there for 30 minutes. It was like 5 a.m. in the morning. I was like, I'm making a damn YouTube video on this right now. And I'm glad I did. But yeah, I honestly believe I think it's gonna have that Thor Ragnarok effect.
Wow.
Which, if you guys, I don't know if you guys remember 10 years ago, but when Thor Ragnarok was coming out, before it came out, the hype behind it, was there any hype?
No. Not that I can remember. No.
Like, and that film just hit like crack. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
It
I don't know. Because this film is practically Ragnarok. It's it's going to be the last film before Doomsday.
It's crazy. It's
Like
crazy
Spider-Man Brand New Day has nothing to do with Doomsday. Maybe the post-credit scene, that's it.
Yeah.
So you have to understand, like, this is the last film before the big bang. So there's a lot of writing on it. So I don't know. I personally, they should do another film.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be Doctor Strange 3.
Because they kind of, I was not even going to say laid the groundwork, but they talked about in Cap 4, you know, Sam making his own Avengers, and then apparently that's what Bucky wants to do as well. So there's like, you know,
oh my gosh,
there's like an semblance of something, but there's nothing like concrete going into Doomsday. Like we don't even have a team.
Listen, Brave New World. Okay, so I know people are mixed on it. I gave Brave New World like a 6.7, a 6.8. It's okay. It's above average. But imagine the plot of the film was him fighting Red Hulk and the whole leader situation, and he couldn't do it on his own, and he had to create his own Avengers.
Oh, in that movie.
I'm not kidding. That film would have been great.
Yeah.
I think if you'd done the film, him building the Avengers on screen, not off screen, like how it's going to be done, would have been 10 times better. And it's not because Sam can't be a leader. That's what the film should have been about. Him being the next Captain America, being a leader, leading the Avengers.
Yeah.
That's what it should have been about.
Hulk 1.5.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like that shit off screen. That's ridiculous. Like,
yeah. That's
like
fair,
why?
For sure.
And then the new Avengers, I'm more interested on them, bro. Like screw the regular Avengers. The regular Avengers are boring as shit. Give me the new Avengers. Like U.S. Agent is more interesting than like everybody. Like I love that shit. Wyatt Russell, I think his name is Wyatt Russell. Dude, he's a fucking amazing actor, bro. Do you know? I can't believe his dad is Kurt Russell.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and then I never knew that, but when you go see side by side pictures, he looks like his freaking dad.
Yeah, he does.
It kind of freaks me out. I'm like, yo, that is Kurt Russell's son.
So then real quick, obviously we're taking aside what you know about the post-credit scene and shit like that. What is your excitement level for Fantastic Four as we sit 2 days away?
I think Deadpool Wolverine, I had like a 9 excitement. I was really, because of all the stuff, and it met my expectations. Thunderbolts, my expectations were like a 7-8 because of Sentry. Brave New World was like a 5-6. I wasn't so interested. I saw it opening night just to see a Red Hulk. I think Fantastic Four, I have like an 8-9. I'm really excited for this film. I hope I'm not let down. Seeing Galactus on screen for the first time, classic Galactus, is gonna freak me out. Like, I wouldn't buy this just for nothing. I'm excited to see this bad boy on screen. So I might show up in the Fantastic Four gear and eat that popcorn out of it. Should I make a video on that? I think I will. That'd be funny as hell. Because I'm seeing it at midnight. It's gonna be late, crazy. Dude. I can't believe I'm sitting at midnight. So I won't get home until 2 a.m.
Damn.
Oh, that just registered in my brain. Midnight.
Yes.
Midnight, dude,
it was
Thursday?
Yes, Jet. It was sold out. 11 o'clock, 11:45. IMAX was sold out. I had to go to another theater that's like 30 minutes away. My theaters are packed. Yes, dude. Like,
what the hell?
Granted, I live in Dallas, but like I live like not in the city. So
right.
So
and you got a true IMAX theater out there.
Yeah. So when I saw it in midnight, it was only 2 people in there at midnight. So, and listen, I told J-Mag this. When I saw Guardians 3 with my dad and I, we were the only 2 people in the theater at midnight.
Wow.
And then when I saw Batman in the morning, there was 3 people in there. Same with No Way Home. So my theaters are not usually packed, is what I'm saying. Deadpool Wolverine was kind of packed, but I have never experienced this in my theater. It's going to be fucking packed. Fantastic Four looks like it's going to make a lot. If I'm not mistaken, on the box office thing, it's going to be the highest domestic previews ever this year. I think it's gonna be 26 million plus.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, there's gonna be hardcore fans for this shit. I think Fantastic Four, there's hype behind it, dude. I think people are really excited to see it. Like I said, midnight. I had to go to midnight because it's sold out.
No, yeah,
Did people work?
That shit stunned me because
Like, listen, I'm taking work off on Friday, so I'm okay. But do you think everyone's doing that? No.
hey, me too. No bullshit.
You're taking...
No bullshit.
Yo,
but that's crazy
boss.
because me and J Mac showings at 2, bro. So
Yeah,
like
2.
from 2 to go into midnight, that's crazy.
Wait. So wait, you're seeing at 2 p.m. on Thursday?
2 p.m., bro.
That's the first showing.
Oh my god, dude, everyone's gonna see it before me.
Like,
oh my god,
you're gonna be
I'm
going
extra
in there
fan, you wanna
knowing
change
the entire movie.
Oh my god!
I saw that.
I'm gonna have to stay off the internet, even though I already know the plot.
No, I can't even do that at the theater because there's been experiences where you're going in like at the 4 or 5 o'clock showing, and there's people coming out from the earlier showings, and they're over here being dickheads about it, yelling out spoilers and shit in the theater. I can't do that again. Like that's just.
Yeah, you remember when we watched No Way Home? I think it was No Way Home. And there was a theater that was going out in front of us, and we were like, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah. For sure,
but
that was crazy.
honest, when No Way Home first came out, though, I think everybody knew Toby was going to be in it.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely, yeah.
No, for sure. It was the worst kept secret in Hollywood for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But still, there was like that 1%.
There was, I think, it was an Endgame. There was people coming out of the theater, and I had already seen it at that point. But there was somebody coming out of the theater yelling, "Tony dies, Tony dies, Tony dies." I was like, "Yo, that's crazy. Like, why would you spoil it for people like that? That's insane."
I'm not gonna lie. Do you guys remember that Twitter meme? I don't know if it's real. I think it's real. So after Infinity War, someone passed out and went to the hospital after seeing Infinity War.
I remember that. Yeah,
was that real?
Yeah, that was real. I remember that.
Wait, how? That's crazy. How did he have a heart attack? Like,
it's just
I don't remember. I just remember that.
RDJ.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Yo, off topic. I'm trolling when I'm saying this, but Interstellar never happened with that.
That is insane.
End the pod.
Yeah, there you go.
No. So what time you watching that movie at again? Because I'll be sure to hit you up.
He already knows. He already knows everything. He knows everything.
Even though he don't know either.
You better be careful because he can tell you the end credits right now.
Yo, Infinity War, bro. If someone's passing out for Infinity War and not Interstellar, bro, I can imagine Secret Wars, dude. Secret Wars, dude. They might be a dude, bro. We might have a population decrease if fucking Secret Wars comes out, bro.
That's crazy.
Dude. Listen, if someone's passing out on Infinity War, imagine adding Fantastic Four, the X-Men, Doctor Doom, and
that's gonna be crazy.
Tobey Maguire. Like you're gonna fucking die in the film probably. Like you're gonna go and just croak right there. You're just gonna be but you know what's scary though? What I'm scared about by movies, every Marvel film after that, like if I'm Marvel, you should take about a year break. Because Secret Wars, our brains are gonna be fried. Like seriously fried. Like you're gonna get Tobey Maguire, maybe Andrew Garfield, the Illuminati, maybe, Avengers, X-Men, Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom, Thanos. Like fuck it, you can put Ash Williams, Bruce Campbell, put fucking Army Darkness in there. Just fucking put Superman in there at this point. I don't give a fuck, dude. But seriously, people are gonna walk out of that theater just like fried. Their hair is gonna be messed up, and they're gonna be like this, like zombies. Like you're gonna have to see it twice. Secret Wars is gonna blow up people's minds, dude. Like that's what I'm scared about. And the thing is, too, even if you're DC, you're gonna be scared too because you're gonna compete with that. Like it's not DC's fault. It's just that, dude. The Secret Wars is gonna be a big cameo fest, and the plot means absolutely jack shit. No one cares for the plot. Like seriously, like I haven't met someone that says, "Oh, Secret Wars plot sucks." I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I want to see Tobey Maguire, Hugh Jackman, and RDJ all talk. That's for the first time on screen. That is my ticket. As a fan, that's my ticket.
He has a point because the great scene of fucking No Way Home was just the 3 Spider-Men and they're just on the top, just fucking talking about random ass shit.
Listen, the 2 biggest Marvel films post Endgame that made the most money, the plot's like average, but we don't care. We don't like Deadpool Wolverine. The plots I made the plots kind of average. I don't care though. It's still one of my favorite films. I fucking love Deadpool Wolverine. I've seen it twice. I've watched it on Disney Plus. I watch it probably like once, not once in a blue moon, but I watch it like when I can, and I actually watch it. I don't sit there and just have it on. Like I love it. Same with No Way Home. I like No Way Home. Guardians 3
fucking sucks.
Guardians 3 is really rewatchable too. I love Guardians 3 a lot.
Yeah.
The only film that I rewatched and I still hate it is Doctor Strange 2. I hate that film. That film. Listen, bro. Like Interstellar shits on Doctor Strange 2. That's a
Cody
you're
agrees with
right.
you there.
You're right.
Cody agrees with you there.
Interstellar shits on Doctor Strange 2 is probably one of the worst comic book films I've ever seen. I hate it.
Yeah.
And if you know what's crazy, it made $1 billion during COVID almost.
And Quantumania still clears it. So
We know what's crazy. Quantumania, people think it flopped. You know, it made profit.
I bet it did.
$88,000.
Yeah. Hey, as long as
$88,000. I'm not even kidding.
A win's a win.
profits, profit.
Damn. That shitty ass movie. And the pod, man.
There you go. Well, Phil, it's been an awesome time having you on the podcast again.
Thanks for
Great
having
conversations, just like last time. So yeah, give a big shout out to Phil in his comment section on TikTok. You know, where can they follow you, Phil? Before we end the pod, where can they follow you?
You can follow me at PhilPhenom on basically all my socials besides Twitter. Twitter is just Phenom with 2 M's and underscore. But I think if you type in PhilPhenom, it'll pop up. So
there you go. All right, there you go. Make sure you guys go give him a follow. And yeah, we look forward to having him back on the pod in the future because this was awesome. It's always a good time with Phil on the pod. So there you go. But leave your thoughts on everything we talked about in the comments below. And while you're down in those comments, go ahead and drop us a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. That would be much appreciated. For our audio listeners, don't forget to drop us 5 stars. That too would be much appreciated. But in the meantime, keep it locked here to LFG where we got you covered on anything and everything of pop culture. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Bye. Interstellar is the best movie ever.